Hello, hello, everybody. It is Arty of Arty's Corporate Fiction. Happy Friday to all of you. Welcome! Feels like it was like Friday, like 2 days ago. This week, like, flew by fast. Speaking of flu, I was a bit under the weather yesterday. Not feeling well with a lot of aches and whatnot, but I'm much better now. Luckily, it only lasted a day. But welcome, everybody. Hope you guys have been doing good. We have one rough video to go through, but I promise this is not going to be the theme for this evening. It's what I think is a sovereign citizen video, but it unfortunately ends roughly. I'm not going to show that, obviously not. Just an FYI, the opening theme volume is low. Oh, not low to me, but maybe I gotta fix that. So yeah, there's that, but then there's a court hearing from OSG. It looks pretty interesting. I think somebody mentioned that there's an update to it as well. So very curious. It's not a harm to animals. The only casualty is the sovereign citizen in question, but I think it would be Utah kid and the Utah kid. I don't even know who you're referring to, Pope. There is the Moorish sovereign citizen from that was in Dallas, and the Moorish sovereign citizen in Florida. They didn't make it either. So let's get this one out of the way, as it were. Wait, I just realized my why is my heart rate monitor not working? It's supposed to. Oh, that's why. I turned on the heart rate monitor for today. Not that I'm really expecting anything spooky to happen. There we go. All right.
Hello. Sheriff's Office, you've been stopped. Your tags are expired and you got a brake light out too.
Okay.
Do you know where your brake light out is? It's on the passenger side. I don't need your insurance. I got it on the computer.
Okay. I like the video before. I'll stop. I like the video
I don't need.
before. I'll stop. What's your name again?
Yeah, right there. It's all recorded, but body cam's better.
Okay, that's fine.
You have a driver's license?
That's fine. Give me a second.
I've already identified myself and told you why you've been stopped.
Give me a second.
Mm-hmm.
Here you go, sir. My identification.
So instead of giving him a license, he's giving him a piece of paper. So
What is this?
My ID. Can you step back for a second?
my ID. So I haven't looked at it too hard, but I'm trying to see what's red, what's on the top of the document.
Wait. What is this? Is not your driver's license. What is this?
It's my identification. Could you step back for a second, please?
No, you
But he's saying it's his identification.
already opened your door.
It's
I'm not
okay.
stepping back. So let me tell you this, okay? You can go to jail for your registration and your stoplight being out.
Oh, I guess there's one reason. Obviously, the one reason is that he's probably a sovereign citizen. There's a reason why he's not really being compliant. The second reason is that this individual has a felony warrant out, and he probably knows that, which is also probably why he's reluctant to give any sort of information.
Give me your driver's license so I can write you a warning and let you go.
You have a supervisor? You have a supervisor come up, please.
No, that's not how it works.
think he asked for a
Do you have a
supervisor.
driver's
there.
license?
You have a supervisor come out, please.
Do you have a driver's
Yep.
license?
Asking for a supervisor.
This is not your identification.
I need your supervisor to please.
No. Do you have your identification? I already told you why you're being stopped. I told you I was going to write you a warning. All you have to do is show me your ID, and we're on our way. How about that? How easy is that? I told you you're getting a warning.
I try to get that
Let me
the
see your
header.
driver's license so I can write you a warning and leave.
Sir, if you would read that, you would understand. That's all I'm asking. Just read that. If you need to read that, you can go ahead by your.
Safety. I can't see if it says surety or safety
Well, hold on.
and compliance agreement.
You still got to identify yourself so I can write you.
Yeah, I think it says safety and compliance agreement at the top. So it's not your average sovereign citizen text, because I've never heard of that being a part of the documentation that a sovereign citizen would give to a cop.
Oh, you're a sovereign citizen. Oh, here we go.
I am not a sovereign citizen.
See, now he's catching on.
Don't do that.
Okay.
You can give me a supervisor, please.
You know you're gonna.
Or you can go ahead and continue on what you're doing about your day, sir.
I need your name and date of birth, your identity, so I can write a warning. Call Central and see. We're still verifying the warrant. Hold on. He's got Class C's verified already.
Hang on. Are you letting him go, or are you taking him?
No, we're taking him.
Sure, it doesn't matter.
Okay,
right?
yeah.
He's still going.
He's still got the. He's still right.
You still got enough to
Yes.
arrest him? He's still going.
We got plenty.
Okay.
Let's go.
Okay, LT.
Who's on the passenger side?
I am.
All right. Look. Let me talk to him. Y'all
want another shield?
Same time. No, we don't need one.
And we go all together?
Yeah, it's fine. All right, hang on. Let me talk to him. Hey, Patrick. This is the last chance to come out, Patrick. You've got a felony warrant for your arrest, a bunch of other warrants. Oh.
And he's gone.
There you go. Oh, spun out. Watch out. Yeah, see him.
So you don't see it from here, but he does shoot at the officers. I think the he decides to make a very, very foolish mistake, as it were. This is probably the clearest example of at least seeing him shooting at the officers. I'm only showing this just to give you the understanding that I would say that the officers' use of lethal force was justified. I don't think there's really any significant question about that. So he got a gun. He fired once and fired a second time, and he probably gets hit right there. Yeah. Anyway. So I imagine there's a reason why other people haven't picked it up, because this is probably going to get me demonetized. But yeah, he did not make it. The officers did. Several officers fired their guns. Akira, thank you for $4.99 super chat. Appreciate it, man. Anyway, we're gonna move on. Now, so is this the So my understanding is this the Army Sovereign Citizen an update that he posted? I don't remember if I've I don't think I actually seen this one. Link to the first hearing. Wait, I don't think I've actually Okay, I actually haven't seen this entire saga, so I guess we're starting from the beginning. I totally missed this army sovereign citizen character. I have not seen any of this, so this is all new to me. Well, let's figure this out.
You to stop talking, or you can go upstairs to the county jail. We'll now be on the, and being in recess on Jackson, will now be on the record.
Yeah, I have not seen this, guys.
Johnson, that is case number 2024 TR 22, State of Kansas versus Danny Johnson, County Attorney Jill Gillette for the state. Mr. Johnson appearing in person.
He uses the Mark
pro se.
Stevens script. Interesting.
Your name tag on your uniform says.
I'm trying to remember what was the Oh, Mark Stevens is all about the nature and cause. Yeah, he's gonna just vomit nature and cause over and over and over again.
Ms. Johnson, so I presume you are Mr. Johnson. Now, sir, if you could get right in front of that microphone, thank you.
Can you hear me?
I can.
And what was the other one? Is point of clarification. There it is. Point of clarification and just asking about the nature and cause.
Sir,
Yes.
you're charged in count 1 with speeding 82 miles per hour in a 65 mile per hour zone. That is a traffic infraction. It is not a charge that carries any jail time. It has a scheduled fine. 82 and a 65 is $87, but then there's also 108 court costs. In count 2, you're accused of operating your motor vehicle without proof of insurance. Now, if you had insurance but just couldn't find it, you can get the proof to the county attorney and she'll probably dismiss that charge. If in fact it had lapsed or something was happening so that you didn't have insurance on the vehicle at the time being January 4th, 2024, that is a B misdemeanor. The maximum penalties as far as jail time would be 6 months, although probation is usually granted. There is a mandatory minimum fine the court must impose of $300, but it could be as high as $1,000. You do have the right to hire any attorney of your choice. If you cannot afford an attorney, you can apply and see if you qualify for court appointed. You can waive your right to counsel and represent yourself. Another option, you might be able to apply for diversion. That is where you apply, and if the county attorney approves you for diversion, you would pay agreed upon fines, costs, get your insurance current, and pay a diversion fee, and she'd dismiss the charges and keep them off your record. If you want to talk about diversion or anything else with your attorney, you certainly will have the opportunity to do that. Your pleas, you have a choice of pleas. You can plead not guilty and we can set this for trial at a later date. You can plead guilty, admitting the charge, and we would proceed with sentencing.
Oh yeah, the other thing is he has to have a signed plea of guilty right here. I just need some points of clarification, Your Honor. Yeah.
Or you could plead no contest, which is neither admitting nor denying the charges, but you'd still most likely be found guilty and we'd proceed to sentencing. If you want to look into diversion, we'll enter a not guilty plea to give you time to do that. You can always change your plea, but once you're convicted, pre-trial diversion is off the table. So
probably not eligible for diversion based on his driving record.
Uh-oh.
Okay. Well, do you want to talk to an attorney then and discuss whether or not you have a defense? Or?
No, Your Honor, I would like to request a declaratory judgment due to there is no agreement for my performance under any agreement or commission of this court.
Wait, what?
Well, I don't need an agreement from you, sir.
No contract?
So if I were,
Well, Your Honor, I simply do not understand the nature and cause of the accusation with regard to the jurisdiction of the venue and nature of this action until the prosecutor properly alleges them there. I cannot enter a plea to the charge until I have the opportunity to raise a meaningful defense on my behalf.
all right, I will then, since you cannot enter a plea today, I will enter a not guilty plea for you and give
Which is
you
usually how it works.
I
time.
object, Your Honor. I object to you entering a plea to me because I must understand the nature and cause of these accusations.
Yep.
So I do not agree to you entering a plea on my behalf.
Well, your position is taken and I'm still going to do it. I will
Noted.
note your objection for the record, but I'm going to enter a not guilty plea.
On the record.
Well, I
Yeah.
object to you
Okay,
entering
your
a plea
objection
on my
is
behalf.
noted. Your objection is noted, and if the time comes, you can appeal that to the Court of Appeals. Now, on the issue
Well,
of
who is,
attorney,
Your Honor, I would like to ask, who bring these charges against me? I should have the right to
all
question.
right, we're not going to have this debate right now. I've told you your charges. I've told you the state of Kansas has filed those through its attorney, Jill Gillette. Now,
Well, I would
all
like to
right,
call
I'm
the
going
state to the, I would like to call the state to the stand, Your Honor.
Oh God, yeah. There's also that one. Who, what is the state? Who is this so-called state of Kansas? Ugh.
The
not doing that,
state bringing charges against me. Who's it? How did I injure the state?
All right.
No,
This
your
is
party.
your first appearance. I advise you of your rights. I advise you.
What do you want? Mike is curled up in a little ball, like right here.
Of your charges and possible.
Your Honor, I object to the proceeding, for I do not know the nature and cause of the
I'm
proceeding.
entering a not guilty plea. Missy, when is?
I object to you entering I object to you entering a plea on my behalf.
She already said she noted your objection. You trying to continue to object is not going to stop her from entering an objection on your behalf. These guys don't understand that, or they don't want to understand that, but yeah. Hitchbot, thank you for the $5. It's like learning a song in a different language. He knows the order of the words, but it doesn't know what any of them actually mean. True. Most of these guys, yeah, they don't know.
I do not grant you that right.
Missy?
It's not a right to be granted. It's on her authority as a judge for the state of Kansas.
The court date,
You're supposed to act as a trustee.
Sir, you
now.
need to.
Okay, so this isn't Mark Stevens. Mark Stevens doesn't go the whole trustee route or the whole like contract with the state route, but he does talk about nature and cause. He does talk about injured party, etc.
Stop. You're being in contempt of court. You need to stop, or I'll have the officer assist you in stopping. Missy?
Well, Your Honor, I would like to also bring to
September
according to USC 12203.
Deputy Miles.
And also
would you,
Article 3, the judge must operate in good faith and good behavior. So therefore, if you're making a threat towards me, then that's
if he's going to
urging
keep
me to
being
perform in your
contentious, I'm going to
court.
have you take him into custody on contempt.
Then that would be illegal search and seizures, Your Honor.
No.
Wouldn't you need to go back?
It will.
All right,
It's
Missy.
false
I
imprisonment.
want you to stop talking, or you can go upstairs to the county jail. Now, do you want to go to jail tonight?
Your Honor, again, Title
Deputy
40
Miles, could you
Yeah, the answer was supposed to be no, not to continue with your BS. So he
come in and assist the defendant?
wrong. The answer is wrong.
September 27th at 9 o'clock will be the court date.
September 27th, you said 9 o'clock?
Yes.
9 a.m. You must be back here, sir, in person at the courthouse, or you will be arrested for failure to come to court. Now, that deputy there is going to take you into custody if you cannot control yourself through the remainder of this hearing.
I'm not doing anything. I'm just enforcing my right, Your Honor.
All right, so your first right is to have a hearing date, and that is September 27th, 9 a.m. The
Your
second
Honor, I
right,
also have a right to understand the nature
Sir.
of this. I have a right to understand the
all
nature
right,
of
if
cause.
you don't want to listen to me, you can go to jail. Do you want to hire an attorney or apply for court appointed?
No, I do not. I don't need to hire an attorney, Your Honor.
You want to represent yourself?
I don't need to hire an attorney. I would like for you as the judge, Your Honor, to explain to me the nature and cause of the.
All right, I'm not going to appoint an attorney if you don't want me to. If you want, you said you don't want to hire an attorney. If you want to apply for court appointed, the officers have forms there that you can fill out. If
I
you
just
don't
want to
fill them
understand the
out,
nature
I'm
of
going-
cause.
Yeah,
If
he's still keep on
you
going.
don't want to fill one out, I'm going to assume you don't want an attorney. And then if you come to court September 27th at 9 a.m., you're going to be representing yourself if you don't hire or apply for court appointed. And so you've got the third issue, does he have a bond? Looks like you do because you failed to appear February 27th at your first appearance. So bench warrant was issued, bond was set at 1,000 cash for professional surety. Looks like that was posted. Looks like you made a cash bond of $1,000.
Yeah.
Does that sound right? You put up 1,000 cash back in July 12th?
I'm still trying to understand.
Hello, Kitty. FYI, Biggin can't go live tonight. He has no power. Wait, that's right. Isn't Biggin out in Florida? Or is that correct? Is Biggin a Florida man? Oh, Georgia. Okay, he's a Georgia man. Okay, well, that's all I mean, also understandable. So hopefully he's, stays safe. Hope all of you guys are staying safe out there. In the path. I imagine, shout out to Celine, driver, Omega. I'm actually shocked you're still being able to watch right now because aren't you another Florida man? But yeah, stay safe out there.
Nature and cause of this allegation, Your Honor.
I will continue your bond unless you get yourself hauled into jail on contempt before you leave. I will continue your bond with the condition that you reappear here in person at September 27th at 9 a.m. So you've got your court date, you've got your bond, and we've talked about your lawyer. Now, you're wearing a U.S. Army uniform with the name Johnson on it. Are you in or have you been in the United States military?
Your Honor, I'm still trying to understand the nature and cause of the allegation, Your Honor.
All right. If you can leave the courthouse now without any further disruption, I will let you do so. But I'm going to have those officers escort you to make sure you do so.
That's right. Like
So,
it.
Ms. Gillette, anything further?
Your Honor, it is your oath to explain the nature and cause of the allegation against me. Are you failing to do that?
All right. You can either walk out the front door with the officer.
I don't know why he's just leave, bro. Just leave. Why?
Officers, or you can walk upstairs to the county jail with the officers. The choice is yours. Either leave.
Yeah, I'm trying to understand.
Or leave disruptively.
I'm not being disruptive. I'm just trying to understand the nature and cause of the charge.
All right, officers. I'm gonna close.
What am I doing? I'm sitting here trying to understand the charge.
If he gives any more grief.
All I'm asking is to understand the charges. This is for the record. You said it's for the record, so I'm trying to understand what am I being charged?
The charges. Goodbye, sir.
Bye.
I just want to understand the nature and
Go
cause
away.
of the charges, Your Honor. That's
oh my
all
God,
I
he sounds
ask.
like he's
It
gonna
is your
cry.
oath
One
to
of
do
those
that.
with you. If you tell me what kind of questions you have, I will be happy to answer them. But I've already told you.
Okay. Under what jurisdiction is the charges being brought to me under?
The state of Kansas has charged you with speeding 82 and a 65 and operating in a motor vehicle without liability insurance.
Why is she entertaining this? She just told him to Go away.
On January 4th, 2024 in Greenwood County, Kansas. You failed to appear for your first appearance and a bench warrant was issued and you were arrested and you made a bond of $1,000 cash or surety, posting a cash bond. Now you have to go to court and you have to answer those charges. You can
Your Honor,
have a trial if you like, and the burden will be on the state of Kansas to either prove or disprove. If they can't prove it beyond a reasonable doubt, you're let go.
well, I'm still trying to understand what jurisdiction am I being charged under, Your Honor? That's all I'm trying to understand.
You're being charged under the jurisdiction of the state of Kansas under its criminal law.
But according to the Constitution, there are only two
All right,
jurisdictions.
we'll have that on a later date. We'll be at recess, officers. Please escort him one way or the other, depending on his behavior.
But I'm still not understanding what you're charging me with.
Goodbye.
Then we're gonna have to
But
have a
she's the
competency
judge.
hearing.
I'm supposed to have clear and concise of what I'm being charged with. I'm not giving y'all a problem. I'm trying to.
You just gonna sit there, or they just?
Well, I'm waiting on Your Honor to explain.
All right, Missy.
But that's it.
That's our last case on the docket, isn't it?
Cut it off.
This is not good.
What's that? Is he a specialist? I can't. I don't know Army ranks.
Yes.
All right. All right.
Staff
All right,
sergeant.
I'll see you at 30 docket.
Oh, he's getting hooked up.
Your Honor, can I please go home? Your Honor, can I please go home? I'll leave.
All right. Well,
Can I go home?
Now he wants to go
I
home.
left it up to them, and
It's too late now.
I left it up to you, and then they were to behave accordingly.
Yeah, I know more. I mean, it's not like the U.S. Air Force has their ranks are like wholly different than Army, because I think Army and Air Force have the same ranks at officer level and above, or almost the same.
All right, Missy.
So this is the recap of the first hearing, but then there's a second hearing. This is actually the one that was updated today is the third hearing. So this is the second one.
And you get a
No,
speeding
we're not
ticket.
going to do that, sir. I just need.
All I want to know is the fine. Like normally when you get a ticket or a citation, somebody give you.
I've told you that. I've told you that. All right, and that brings us to Mr. Johnson.
Hello, how you doing?
Unit
Doing
patch on sleeve, rank on the collar.
fine, thank you. We are on the record in 2024 TR 541, State of Kansas versus Danny Lewis Johnson. County Attorney Jill Gillette for the state. Mr. Johnson appearing in person and in custody and pro se. Now, Mr. Johnson, I just saw you, I believe, last week, and I order that you be held for a limited time for contempt of court. And then I understand the military put a hold on you.
Oh,
They were having some problems with you cooperating with picture and prints. Are we past that? Did you get your picture and prints taken?
I did not, ma'am,
Why did you not do that?
because I didn't feel like it was
well, that confirms that he is military. I mean, if the military wants to put a hold on him, then that suggests that he is military, and that's not good.
I was here for a criminal offense, and there was no jurisdiction for me to get fingerprints and photo, ma'am.
All right, well, you understand that you need to do that. You're probably not going to get released until you do that.
Okay.
But in any event, you're also here today on a new case. And
Oh.
this is 2024 TR 541. You're charged in count 1 with operating a vehicle while displaying an expired or improper license plate
There
on
it is.
August 13th of 2024. So apparently before you went into custody, the officer saw you driving, and they may even have that on video if you did it around the courthouse. But in any event, that is a misdemeanor. It's called an unclassified misdemeanor. It carries a fine up to $2,500. It carries a sentence of 30 days up to 6 months. Then in count 2, they're saying that you hadn't registered the car, so you were driving without a legal registration.
So the trifecta, the typical trifecta: no license, registration, or insurance on top of the speeding.
That also is an unclassified misdemeanor is charged. Another $2,500 possible fine and another possible 30 days to 6 months in jail.
Wait, hold on. Unclean hands. You good? I don't think with the $5. Hey, unclean hands. Congratulations, man. That's awesome. Shout out to you, man.
Now, Mr. Johnson, I can give you a bond on this, but it looks like you want to just keep sitting there because you can't make bond if you won't.
Your Honor, it is my intent. First of all, I'm not here to frustrate or to disrupt your court or to make any.
My mic is crackling. Uh-oh. All right, let me see if I can fix that.
Thing, just simply understand. That's all I wanted to understand. As far as the plea, as far as the charge of misdemeanor, I'm trying to understand if that's a criminal or civil offense, but I don't want to get into that today. So it is my regard to ask you, Your Honor, and request in regard to the 8th Amendment that Greenwood Court discharge or administrate a fair fine according to the historical data or registration violation in this county. That's all I ask for now. At this point, I don't want to get into whether it's criminal or whether it's whatever. But according to the 8th Amendment, I just want a fair fine, as if anybody who was driving a vehicle, given I was not driving my vehicle, of course, you held me in contempt. They brought me up and arrested me in contempt. So I don't know how they got me for operating a vehicle.
Well, they apparently saw you do it on your way into court.
Well, that's I'm not. What I'm saying is it's a burden of proof on the state for that.
Right.
I'm not going to say they saw me. I don't know what they saw, but
right.
for far as I can notice, when you held me in contempt, they went out and searched my car, which was a violation of my 4th Amendment right. They never issued me a search warrant. They never told me my vehicle was suspected in a crime investigation or any kind of criminal intent or doing anything. So my car was searched.
Wait, hold on. Say it again. Also, is my mic working better now? Let me know.
Violating on my 4th Amendment right. They never issued me a search warrant. They never told me my vehicle was suspected in a crime investigation or any kind of criminal intent or doing anything. So my car was searched. So when they searched my car, I have multiple witnesses that saw it. When they searched my car, they pulled everything out of my car. And I guess when they didn't find it, then the violation comes. I would never issue a citation for the violation. I was just put on lockdown for the last 7 days.
Well, I think as I understand it, you were put on lockdown because you wouldn't go through booking and processing. They couldn't get you entered into their system.
No,
you refused to get your fingerprints and you refused to get your photograph, and rather than manhandle you and wrestle you and get you to take your pictures and prints, they had to just put you somewhere safe until you would cooperate. But that wasn't what I've heard. I don't know that for a fact.
Well, Well, if you look at the video, that is inaccurate. When I came in, I was told I was gonna be,
Okay, sir, we'll talk about that just a little bit. Do you
okay.
need an attorney to represent you on these
I-
charges?
I do not. I just want, like I asked, I'm just requesting that in regards to the Eighth Amendment, the Greenwood
Right.
Court
Well,
discharge
that
of.
is not gonna be addressed today. Today, I need to know if you want an attorney. You're waiving your right to an attorney. You don't want to hire an attorney. You don't want to apply for court appointed.
So what are the fines, Your Honor?
Well, as I said, each one of these counts carries a maximum possible fine up to $2,500.
Okay,
And each one of them carries a possible jail sentence of 30 days to 6 months, although
okay.
probation is often an option.
Well, I would rather for you to just issue me a fine
No.
today. If you issue me a fine, I'll pay the fine.
But you've already said you're pleading not guilty.
Well, I cannot guarantee you what your sentence will be. That would be inappropriate to try to give you to negotiate with you and give you a fine before or if you're convicted. Now, maybe if you waived your right to counsel and you wanted to proceed today, I don't know if Ms. Gillette would tell you what her recommendations would be. I'm not bound as a judge to follow the recommendations, but again, typically I do, but I don't have to. Or you can get an attorney that can represent your rights and can help you file these motions or help you weigh your defense and decide how you want to proceed.
Well, all I'm asking, Your Honor, if you get pulled over and you get a
No,
speeding
we're not
ticket,
going to do that,
He's
sir. I
the
just need
all I want to know
We're not here to litigate your case, man.
is the fine. Like normally when you get a ticket or a citation, somebody give you.
I've told you that. I've told you that.
Okay.
So which way do you want to go on that? Do you want an attorney or not?
I do not.
Okay. Do you want to sign a written waiver of attorney?
No, I do not.
All right, but for the record, you do not want an attorney.
I do not.
And no one's making you give up your right to an attorney?
No.
And you understand that you could apply for court appointed if you cannot afford an attorney.
I do not want an attorney. I understand. I do not want an attorney.
All right, I will show
Okay.
on the record, both in the docket note and journal entries, that you do not want an attorney. You've given up any right to an attorney. You intend to represent yourself on these charges, is that right?
Possibly, yes.
And you were here last week on speeding 82 and a 65 and no insurance. Are you waiving your right to an attorney on those charges in 2024 TR 22 as well?
No, I'll answer that when I go to court on the 27th. I think you scheduled a court hearing for the 27th.
I did, and I am going to set this case today on the 27th
Yeah.
at 9 a.m. as well. So both cases will be set September 27th, 2024 at 9 a.m. You've waived your right to attorney, at least on this case. I'd have to review the record to see if you did last week or not. But like you said, we can revisit that at your next court date. Ms. Gillette, in all of that confusion last week, did we set a bond in the other case?
I don't think so.
You can check those. If you don't have that handy, I can check the record.
Judge, he
Yeah,
had a warrant for failure to appear for $1,000 cash surety. So he actually had
I paid the $1,000.
Sure, sure.
a cash of $1,000. It is a cash bond that the court is holding of $1,000.
All right. Okay. So that charge, you're free to go anytime you want to, as long as you go through the booking process. You've already, I would consider, even though the jail doesn't show you as being processed because you refuse to cooperate with the processing, which means fingerprints.
So basically, the only reason why he's behind bars is because he refuses to go through the identification process. What What a fool.
Pictures, signing a bond, I would consider you having satisfied your contempt. I think you've served enough time, far more than I intended for you to. It's been a week now. But you're gonna have to go through the booking process. And then I don't know what the military's intention is, but I understand, is it your understanding they have a hold on you, sir?
They always put a hold on, anytime a soldier get picked up, they put a hold for pickup.
Okay. So, and I don't know if they'll go along with, I don't know if it's a game you're playing or what you're doing, where you think that you won't have to respond if you won't be booked, but at some point.
Oh, I'll be here, Your Honor. I mean, even for the 13th, I had to let my command know that I had a court hearing, and I showed up. I'm not a person that want to run from the law. I ain't got time to be running. I face whatever before me, and that's just who I am.
All right.
So.
Okay, so this is honestly, this is actually really bizarre because he's absolutely pulling the sovereign citizen script in this case, but he's still adhering to protocol when it comes to the army and military about like giving notice that he has a court appearance. I don't understand. Yeah, I don't understand what's going on here.
I have no. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, I'm sorry. You go ahead.
I have no intent of trying to hide from this challenge, because all it is a challenge. You know,
Sure.
I didn't see it going to this extent as being registration violation. If you're gonna give me a registration violation, give me a fine, then I pay the fine.
We're way past this point,
and I had to deal with that from a different aspect. But at the same time, it's just like they gave me a fine for speeding. You gave me a fine to pay, I was gonna pay the fine and just let it be. But at the same time, it's like, okay, now I got a registration with violation. Give me the fine. Give me the fine.
Okay, this is not how that works. You're supposed to be negotiating with the prosecutor, not the judge, in terms of punishment.
I pay the fine.
You're skipping steps.
The military picked me up. I deal with that. They done towed my car. So I really need to get out of here, Detroit, because if I don't get out of here, they're gonna sell my car.
Well, you go and get your picture and prints taken, sign your new bond, and you can go on my counts, on my charges. Now, I don't know, you know, you're still gonna have to deal with.
Well, I know if you release me, the military are gonna pick me up. I understand that.
And are you not wanting to be picked up? Is that why you're refusing?
No. That's the only way I'm gonna get out of here.
All right.
No, I'm not running for nobody.
All right, then you get in there and let that officer get your picture and prints taken. I'm gonna order that you do that, and if you don't, then we're gonna have to do more.
I ain't got if you saying I could leave, fingerprint, and that's what I asked them last week. Would I be able to leave if I give y'all fingerprints and photos? They told me no.
Because you've got that military hold.
And I was fine with that, but I was asking about that, Your Honor. I'm not trying to drag this along, but I asked them about that. Is the military going to be allowed to come pick me up? And they told me, no, I won't be able to leave until I come before you. So
I'll wait. Take care of your charges here before you go. That's
okay.
All right.
I will allow them to fingerprint me and take a photo. And if you saying I could be released.
On both cases. Well, you've served your contempt, and that's what I sent you into jail for. Now I'll give you a bond, and you're going to have to post the bond in the new case. Ms. Gillette, any recommendations on that bond? 2 counts of registration.
Judge, they're both unclassified misdemeanors. He's also got some other potential charges for the disruption in court that I am reviewing. And that's the other issue that I've got.
Potential resisting, yeah.
Okay, so there may be another issue, Mr. Johnson, but
yes,
I'm going to set it at a $500 bond. You can either post cash or work with a bondsman.
I got cash. If I could put it on my card, I got cash.
All right, I don't know what the rules and procedures are, but $500 cash bond, it's 2 counts of registration. I think that's appropriate. And then if you make those two bonds and there aren't any other charges against you through Greenwood County, then I will see you in court on the 27th.
Well, man, how would what I don't want to happen is I go out here and post, and then all of a sudden there's another charge. Then I'm stuck here for another 7 days to see you. So I just want to give y'all what y'all need so I can get out of here and have my day in court. That's all I want.
Well, I think an attorney could help you immensely accomplish your goals, but
Probably.
you don't want an attorney to help you, so.
No.
All right.
Okay.
Well, I think-
I just, like I said, I'm okay with doing the fingerprints, doing the photos, paying the $500 bond, and being released to the military.
Okay.
And I guess at that point, I'll see you again on the 27th.
All right. Yeah, I just don't want the military to take you away from me though, and not let me get you back for a while. That wouldn't be any good, but that's what I told
No, they're not
that's
gonna
what
do
I told
that.
you to, and that's what I'm sticking to. But now I can't tell you, if Miss Gillette has a job to do, and if she has other violations and she charges them, I can't help that. I'll have to call you back in on new charges. But that's what I'm telling you right now concerning the two cases I've seen you on.
Okay.
All right. Anything further, Miss Gillette?
Right now.
All right. Anything further, Mr. Johnson?
No, just want to get out of here and go handle my other affairs that I got.
Understood. All right. Thank you, sir. We're in recess as you are being remanded back to the custody of the sheriff. Thank you so much.
Your Honor, what was that first case number besides the 541?
God, think of the 16 months.
2024 TR 22.
22. Okay, and he's free to go on that one because he paid his bond, right?
He bonded, as I understand it, yes, he bonded on that one. The only reason he was in jail was contempt of court, and he satisfied his contempt of court, so he's free to go on that one, yes.
Okay,
His bond is still active.
all right, sounds good. Thank you.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Bye-bye.
Right here.
Yeah, just stand right there.
All right. Now let's fast forward to today
All right,
This
Missy.
false imprisonment.
and let's see how this hearing goes. This occurred today. While we're at a pause, please guys, if you haven't already, please hit that like button. It always helps the channel. It always helps as well. Also, check out my merch. Buy yourself a hat. Do it. www.artysmerch.com. Check it out.
You to stop talking, or you can go upstairs to the county jail.
Your Honor, it is your oath to explain the nature and cause of the allegation against me. Are you failing to do that?
All right, you can either walk out the front door with the officers, or you can walk upstairs to the county jail with the officers. The choice is yours. Either leave.
Your Honor, I'm trying to
Or
understand.
leave disruptively.
I'm not being
That's why an
disruptive. I'm
attorney
just
can
trying to
help.
understand the nature and cause of the
All right,
charge.
officers, I'm gonna close.
What am
it.
I doing? I'm sitting here trying to understand the
If
charge.
he gives any more grief,
All I'm asking is to understand the charges. I don't know what jurisdiction is these charges being brought to me under.
Ms. Gillette, I'll see you at 3:30 docket.
Your Honor, can I please go home? Your Honor, can I please go home? I'll leave.
All right.
Too late
Can
now.
I go home?
I left it up to them, and I left it up to you, and then they were to behave accordingly.
And you get a
No,
speeding
we're not
ticket.
gonna do that, sir. I just need.
All I want to know is the fine. Like normally when you get a ticket or a citation, somebody give
I've
you.
told you that. I've told you that.
When you held me in contempt, they went out and searched my car, which was a violation of my Fourth Amendment right. They never issued me a search warrant. They never told me my vehicle was suspected in a crime investigation or any kind of criminal intent or doing anything. So my car was searched.
Well, I think you, as I understand it, you were put on lockdown because you wouldn't go through booking and processing. They couldn't get you entered into their system.
No,
You
well,
refuse to get your fingerprints and you refuse to get your photograph, and rather than manhandle you and wrestle you and get you to take your pictures and prints, they had to just put you somewhere safe until you would cooperate. But
but that
that's
wasn't
what
the
I've
case.
heard. I don't know that for a fact.
Well, if you look at the video, that is inaccurate. When I came in, I was told I was gonna be.
Okay, sir, we'll talk about that just a little bit. Okay, well, Missy, there's no one else hanging
Are
around?
we back?
Like,
No.
We're back.
Mr. Johnson has called again this morning
oh,
and
yes,
he's
yes.
supposed to be faxing something. My fax machine just went off, so let me see what it is.
Is
Oh,
this
no.
the individual who's
This
a sovereign citizen type
Sovereign
thing?
citizen military. Yes,
Well,
and he is really military.
Sovereign citizen in the United States military?
Yes.
I know, right? Right?
I have something he sent
We're all shocked about it.
us. Let's go ahead and go on the record. 2024 TR 541, State of Kansas versus Danny Lewis Johnson. Paul E. Dean for the state. Mr. Johnson fails to appear.
Oh,
Mr.
no.
Johnson he's filed several pro se motions.
Another
I'm not quite sure
FTA?
what they're saying or what his goal is. One is titled Affidavits of Records of Request. That may just be he's seeking discovery of documents, some which he may be entitled to, others I think not. And then he has something, it's addressed, it says notice of principals is notice to agent, notice to.
Oh, there. Yep. There it is. Yep. Notice of principal, notice to agent. Yep. That is bog standard sovereign citizen lingo. Yep. All right. Give me 1 second. I need a refill. I'll be right back. Yep. Yep. I'll be right back. Hello, I'm back. Okay. Wait. No! Wrong button! Okay, we're back.
To agent is notice to principal, and it's addressed to the Honorable Phyllis K. Webster, and they are on file. I thought he would take them up today, but yesterday, a woman called for him, a Loretta Davis, claiming, I think, to be his spouse, telling us that he was going to be in surgery today. And both the clerk and Missy conveyed to her, and then later to Mr. Johnson, someone calling in as Mr. Johnson himself, that I needed verification. So he has given me yesterday something from Novant Health, Novant Health, and it's a document with some information about him that does show military status, active duty 1, and some other information. And it says he admitted with a central stenosis of the spine, but I told him I need to know more than just what that docket showed. So just now, Missy received a fax dated September 27, 2024, showing Danny Johnson as patient. Date of visit 9/25/24. To whom it may concern, it is my medical opinion that Danny Johnson should be excused from court due to hospital stay, discharge date to be determined. If you have any questions or concerns, please don't hesitate to call. Sincerely, David A. Henderson, MD, and the letterhead is that Novant Health logo, but I don't see that it shows. Okay, well, that looks like it's stamped with a NHCOH Orthopedic Special Care Unit in Charlotte, North Carolina.
What?
I think he must be in North Carolina getting some type of surgery. So I had told him to be here in person because of his prior history and
Yeah.
contemptuous behavior.
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Dean, any objection to what I think might amount to a request for continuance?
If the court believes what we've been provided is authentic, I'm not going to object. But
Well, I wouldn't state.
Spinal narrowing of the spine is what it sounds like. I don't really know what type of surgical procedure that would have been all of a sudden just scheduling. That would seem to be an issue that he should have known about when these cases were set back on August 20th.
Also true.
In any event, I'll give him the benefit of the doubt at this point in time. I asked that we set this over to October 25th. Could you be so kind, since you've got that information? I don't have that info in front of me, either you or to call that doctor, just find out what that discharge date was. Because I mean, this is just Zoom. I mean, I don't see you can Zoom from your hospital bed. But
I'm
not
sorry,
suggesting that's appropriate this time because I don't know.
Are we talking about Mr. Johnson? I was on the phone with Mr. Collins. He's trying to get in.
Yeah.
Okay, so the guy's having surgery. I've talked to him like 3 times in the last 2 days. He's had
Dr. Mr. Johnson.
Yes, talk to Mr. Johnson. He called me again this morning. And I asked him about the documentation, and he said that he took the fax number down, and that's what he just faxed me and said he was having surgery today.
Well, let's make sure that Mr. Dean gets copies of both documents that I have here. Let's make sure they're both.
I'd say this is very, very unorthodox, especially given that he gave no advance notice of going into surgery. He had plenty of time to do it.
Filed.
Okay.
And then if we can take this up again, both these cases up October. Well, yeah, yes, to October 25th. At what time do you want to do this?
Also, that's true. If they have his record, if they have access to his military record, I would imagine they would have access to his CO. And if he's only just now telling the court about this, I would expect that he would at least tell his CO where he's at and see if this is actually confirmed. Because the problem I have is, never mind how weird that this surgery is coming up all of a sudden, he still sent sovereign citizen documents. They still sent this like notice of agent, notice of principal BS.
This 9 again.
Ladybug, thank you for the 11 months.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, these are both set, and then just if you'll email these over to Mr. Dean.
I will.
Thank you.
Spinal stenosis isn't something that sneaks up on you. Believe me, I know. Okay, yeah, I have no knowledge of that. Well, I guess this is a to be continued. Have you seen this guy before? I think we have. Oh boy. Let's try it.
State of Kansas versus Isaiah Kervin, 24 TR 17. Would counsel state their appearances, please?
I'm here, Your Honor.
May it please the court, the state appears by Gillette County. It's
Who are you?
And you're Isaiah Kervin, correct?
Correct. Yes, I'm here.
Thank you. All right, Mr. Kervin, there was an earlier date where you failed to appear. A warrant was issued. You were picked up on that. You posted bond. The court order was for you to appear at the sheriff's office, which you've done. We'll move on. Today was set for a pretrial. At an earlier hearing, you had pled not guilty, or plea of not guilty had been entered on your behalf.
Mhm.
I have reviewed the file. There was a document entitled Notice of Special Appearance by Affidavit.
There it is.
Mr. Kervin, did you file that?
Yes, sir.
All right. I have reviewed that. Ms. Gillette, do you wish to make a comment on it before I rule?
I do not, Your Honor.
Very well. Mr. Kervin, is there any brief statement that you want to make in support of your motion?
Oh, well, I want to ask a couple of questions before we get on to anything.
Oh boy. All right, get ready.
You can start.
Okay. Yes, I want to know what I'm going to be tried, jurisdiction I'm going to be tried under. Is it
All
going to be civil or is it criminal?
I think
Oh, yeah. Okay. Let's see. I think Judge Lee is going to cut this off immediately.
we went through this before, and
Yeah.
you're charged in the state of Kansas, and this is the Elk County District Court.
Okay.
So you are charged with operating a motor vehicle without a valid license. That is a Class B non-person misdemeanor, punishable up to 6 months in the county jail and a fine not to exceed $1,000.
Yes, I still don't understand it. I don't understand. Is that a criminal or is that a civil? Like, is that a criminal?
Well, Mr. Kervin, I've seen these motions before. I think you well understand where you're charged and what you're charged with. So let's not fool each other here or play games, please.
What amazes me is like he's doing the same script for the same offenses with the same judge, and is like, what makes him think that this is going to go any different? I don't understand.
I'm not playing any games this so I can properly defend myself because criminal and the civil, there are two different ways of doing things. In order to properly defend myself, I'll have to know which one am I going to be tried against.
You are charged in a traffic matter that is treated as a criminal. You would have the right, all the same rights that I mentioned earlier when I went through the rights. You would have the right to a trial by jury or court if you make the timely and appropriate motion in writing for the jury. Otherwise, it would be a bench trial. The duty would be on the state to prove you guilty beyond a reasonable doubt.
Okay. And you said it would be a criminal matter, you said?
I mentioned that already, how it's treated. It's a traffic case.
Okay, that's what I was asking, just to verify. So if it's criminal, if it's under the criminal, then it has the court grants this on the.
He's doing the exact. So this is not the Steven script. This is the Frog script. This is the talking 3D Frog script. Because he's going down the line now. Okay, now that I know it's criminal, you should know that criminal is done under the common law.
Article 6, jurisdiction under the criminal matter, which is
all right. Okay, Mr. Kervin, I have read through your motion. I disagree with your assertions of the law. Your motion is denied. We will set this matter for trial. Are you going to be representing yourself, or are you going to hire an attorney?
Well, before I go to trial, I have to know what's, some questions I really have to have answered before I
Nope.
can enter
We're not doing
anything,
that.
so I can properly defend myself.
I've answered the questions that are appropriate. Now, your motion and the things that you have in there, again, they're not accurate statements of law in regards to these type of proceedings. Your motion is denied. So we're going to set this matter for
Denied.
trial. I
Can I-
need to know if you are going to be represented yourself or are you going to be hiring an attorney?
Can I ask what is the reason for my motion to be denied?
I've already ruled on it. It's not applicable law to this case. So, and your assertions of what the law is are inaccurate to a large degree. So
Yeah,
I'm not going to go through line by line to do that.
No, I'm just trying to see, to understand which ones you're referring to, so I can understand what was wrong, so I can know, which one you're stating that's inaccurate, so I can have an understanding.
All right. So my question is, are you going to represent yourself or are you going to hire an attorney?
Well, before we get to that, I have to know how to defend myself.
All right. We're going through this cycle here and I'm not going to play the game.
No, I'm not.
Sir, be quiet.
You are playing a game.
You're here for a pretrial where you're not being responsive to my questions. If you want to have an attorney, you have the right to have an attorney. If you wish to be represented by counsel and if there's any risk to jail, typically there are times where there is a jail sentence that gets attached to this charge. You can apply to the court. If you meet the criteria, I'd appoint an attorney to represent you. Like I told the gentleman before you, that doesn't mean that you're going to be free. You also have a right to represent yourself. Those are the choices that you have. So you can hire an attorney, you can apply for one, or you can represent yourself. It's one of those three. Which one are you going to do?
Well, from my understanding, once jurisdiction is challenged, it's on to the plaintiff to prove the jurisdiction on the record.
That's at a trial. One of the issues that the state would have the burden of proving is that this occurred in this jurisdiction, which is Elk County, Kansas. That's a question of fact for the trier of fact.
But isn't it jurisdiction could be challenged at any time?
Time.
I'm going to find that you're waiving your right to an attorney. I have requested you to answer that question numerous times.
Several times,
No,
and you're not answering.
Stop interrupting. I'm going to set this matter for trial.
Before you do that, I still have I haven't answered my question. I'm trying to understand to come to a conclusion to
It's like in one ear and out the other.
see how I'm going to handle my case.
All right, Mr. Kerman.
I'm still on.
You have been asking questions that are not relevant to these proceedings, and I think you're aware of that. I've seen these motions before. I've seen the people try to do exactly what you're trying to do now. We are not going to piecemeal this out. I've answered your questions, and I'm setting this matter for trial. That would be in person at the Elk County Courthouse. Sarah, we need to have a 2-hour, stop talking.
Mm-hmm.
We need to have a 2-hour setting.
Okay, correctly reflect that this court plans
Oh, there it
a
is.
case against me, which it will not let me know what I'm going to be facing against, because I'm just asking a question to get a proper understanding what's going against me.
Oh wow, he actually memorized some. I'm actually impressed. He actually memorized almost all the way towards the end of the script. I'm actually impressed. Normally these guys who use this script, they don't remember this bit.
Me, because I'm not understanding the jurisdiction of this, which jurisdiction I'm going to be tried under. That's all I'm asking, just to get some type of clarification. That's it. I'm not playing the games. This is a serious matter. This is a court date. I came all this way to understand, to see how it's going, to properly defend myself. I'm not trying to waste your time.
Not going to argue with you about.
No, I'm not here to argue either, Arner. I'm listening to what you're saying. I don't want to. I heard everything. It just I want to understand what's going on, and if it's how does the trial work if I don't?
You need to be quiet now, Sarah.
I have one question.
Sarah, no, Mr. Kervin.
No.
I told you, you need to be quiet now. Sarah, do you have a date for trial, please?
I have a question. If I don't want to do a trial, what's the other option? Did you
Okay,
have?
Mr. Kervin, I'm waiting for the clerk to give us a court date, please.
Yeah, that's fine.
Nothing
But
further.
I'm asking you need to, because
Mr. Kervin, if I have to tell you one more time, you need to be quiet. I'm
Come
going to find you
on.
in contempt.
Yes, Judge,
Morning.
we could do the morning of October 28th at 10 a.m.
October
Monday.
28th at 10.
Yes, sir.
Okay, our trial will be October the 28th at 10 a.m. That will be at the Elk County Elk County Courthouse. Mr. Kervin, as I've explained to you, you have the right to be represented by an attorney. That is, if you wish to ask them questions, obviously that's appropriate to do. If you're going to represent yourself, we're going to be going with what the rules are here in Kansas, not something that you've read online or in line with what you filed. So if I strongly represent or indicate that people are better off being represented by counsel, but that's your choice. But you understand what the potential penalties are. And if you're representing yourself, you're going to be held to the same standard as an attorney in regards to being responsive and how you conduct yourself and how you present your case.
well, I was asking about my fines. If I wanted to not do the trial thing, how was a fine, or does it have to be set for a trial in order? Like, that's what I'm asking.
All right. If you're wanting to plead guilty, you can. If you want to plead no contest, where you're not pleading guilty, where you're not admitting to it, but you're also not challenging what the state has done, you have the right to do that as well.
Yeah, that's why I was saying I wasn't challenged. I was just trying to understand. So how much is the fees or whatever once that's settled, would that take care of everything? And I'll need to know like the amounts for whatever it is.
Well, I have told you what the maximum penalties are. I don't negotiate with people. I don't tell them what the sentence is in advance. I'm required to tell people what the maximum penalties are.
Okay, you said the penalty was jail time, but you didn't say the cost.
I said that the
can't even
court,
see 'em.
excuse me, I said that on a Class B misdemeanor, which this is, the punishment is up to 6 months in the county jail and a fine not to exceed $1,000. Court costs on this type of case are $108. There can be other things that are assessed as well. If a person was taken into custody, generally there's a processing fee of $45. Additionally, if somebody is found guilty, if they're placed on probation, there's a fee that goes along with that. There's various things that occur with that. But as far as the penalty section, I've advised you what the maximum penalties are.
Okay, so for the fees will be like you said like 1,000 and then about 40, so like about almost
I said that the maximum penalty is 6 months in the county jail and a fine not to exceed $1,000.
Okay, so do you have a number for me so I can see if I'm able to pay to see how much I would if I can even.
Okay, Mr. Kervin, what you're doing is asking me to give the sentence before you pled guilty. We don't do that. I've explained that.
If I do the no contents is what so I'm not arguing with you, I'm just if you said no contents is not an argument. So if I do no contents, what am I looking towards?
No contest. It's the same penalty. A no contest, you're not challenging what happened. What happens then is we ask for the state to proffer what their evidence would be. That means they make a statement to the court. If the factual basis that they recite, if that was their evidence at trial, then a person is found guilty. It's not a situation where you get to contest that. If you're wanting to contest what the charge is, that's what a trial is.
Okay, yeah, that's why if I want to do the no contents, I want to see what the state would have to say.
Stop saying content. It's no contest.
That's what I'm trying to see if we can take care of this and resolve this. Because I'm
Link,
not
think of
arguing with
the 25
courts.
months.
All right. Have you been in contact with the county attorney's office prior to the court proceeding?
No, just today, just right now. I believe I sent him a copy of my documents, but I haven't spoke to them anything about anything else.
All right. the court is not a part of any negotiations that can occur between the person charged and the county attorney's office. Ms. Gillette, are you willing to speak with him if I call a brief recess?
Sure.
I didn't
What?
hear your response, Ms. Gillette.
Sure, yes, sure.
Okay, Mr. Kervin, if you want to speak with the county attorney about what her recommendations would be, I'm going to do what they call a breakout. And so we'll be putting this case on pause. They'll on the screen, it'll ask for the person to click it for the breakout room. Then you have, that's basically a private conversation with whoever's there in the room with you and then the county attorney. It's not being broadcast out. It's not something that I hear. So I'll grant a brief continuance and we'll be in recess for that. And if the clerk would do the breakout room, please.
Okay.
All right, record will reflect that both the
I'm very curious as to whether anything actually happened here.
record will reflect that both the defendant and the state have returned from the breakout room. So we have the same appearances as before. Mr. Kervin, did you get an opportunity to speak with Ms. Gillette?
Yes, we spoke, and I believe we came up to an agreement.
All right. Ms. Gillette, is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
And what's the agreement as you understand it?
He's gonna plead no contest to driving without a driver's license. And my recommendations are going to be $100 fine, court costs, no jail sentence, pay in 60 days. And that if he doesn't pay, his license would be suspended. He does have a cash bond that he paid cash. He would consent to any fines and costs being taken from his cash bond. There's a form he'll need to sign at the county district court office over here. And then any difference would be refunded to him. So he does have the money here and it will be paid out of the cash bond he has on file. I did look up, I believe it is a cash bond. And the difference would be refunded to him. Those are going to be my
Not a bad deal.
recommendations.
Okay, so you're recommending a $100 fine and court costs, is that correct?
Correct, Your Honor.
All right. Mr. Kervin, is that your understanding of the agreement?
Yes, sir.
Okay, Mr. Kervin, you need to understand, like I mentioned before, the court is not part of the plea negotiation process. So I'm not bound to follow the recommendations that the parties make, even when they've agreed to it. The court could sentence you to the maximum that I told you. I'm not saying that's what I'm going to do, but you need to understand that legally is possible.
Yes, sir.
Okay, with that in mind, is that correct? You still wish to proceed with a no contest plea?
Correct.
All right. Do you understand that with a no contest plea, you'd be waiving your right to a trial?
Correct.
And has anybody forced or coerced you in some fashion to make this decision?
No, sir.
Very well. Ms. Gillette, what would the state's evidence be if this matter were tried?
Yeah, the defendant was driving home from Greenwood County. He had a case up there. And as he was driving home, he was stopped here in Elk County. They did not know that he had been in court up at Greenwood. He was stopped by Deputy Mike Nelson on February 6, 24 at 3:30 p.m. on Highway 160 and 99 Junction. He was driving a 2007 BMW with a Texas plate. He had no driver's license. I don't know if he just hasn't renewed it and it's expired. Oh yeah, I do. It was expired. And he has not renewed his license. So his license is considered expired. So he had no DL. We've charged him under 8-235.
All right. I do find that there has been a factual basis that support the charge. And I do find the defendant guilty on his no contest plea. We'll proceed at this time to sentencing. Does the state have any additional statements that you wish to make?
No, Judge, just the fine court cost and apply his bond and refund the difference.
All right. Mr. Kervin, are there any statements you'd like to make before I pronounce sentence?
No, sir.
Okay, Mr. Kervin, do you have your driver's license now?
It's just an occupational license that I used to go back and forth from work, but not an actual license. It's just like kind of like a work permit type of thing. And but I'm not driving. I came here with my family member to bring me here to come to this court.
Oh,
Okay. I'm not
Interesting.
familiar with, is it Coolidge, Texas that you live?
Yeah, I'm in San Antonio now, but that's where I was staying at before. At the
Okay.
time.
All right. Texas requires a driver's license. And Kansas and Texas are a lot like each other in the sense that most people to get to and from work and so forth need to be able to drive. I strongly encourage you to get a proper driver's license. I'm going to pronounce sentence now. I'm going to impose a $100 fine, and I'm going to assess court costs in the amount of $108, which is the statutory amount. I've considered giving you a jail sentence. I'm declining to do so. So there's not a jail sentence imposed. However, I am going to require that this be paid. And you have cash bond that's here in Elk County, or did you post that down in San Antonio?
It was Republic. It was in Kansas where I got picked up. I think it was Republic County or somewhere I bailed out
Okay.
there.
Let me check with the clerk in a minute and see if they've got that transferred up here now. Sarah, can you answer, is there a cash bond on hand for Mr. Kervin?
Yes, sir, we do have a cash bond posted for him.
And is it in excess of $208?
Yes, sir, it
I'll
was
save my
2,500.
commentary until
All right.
after this is done.
Okay, so Mr. Kervin, following this hearing, I'm going to order that you pay that today. You have the cash bond on hand. You can come over to the clerk of the district court. They've got some paperwork for you to do in regards to that. So you'll be paying the $208. They'll be refunding the other funds to you, and that will complete this case. Again, I strongly encourage you to get a driver's license. You're a young man still. I'm sure you're going to need one for work and various things. And the vehicle apparently was properly tagged. This isn't a case where a lot of times some of these things we don't have a tag and there's no insurance, and you're not charged with those. So I'm
Yeah, I don't
assuming you had
understand
those
this.
things. But you can really get yourself in a bind if you keep accumulating these type of charges. And most states will generate a license for you and then suspend it, which, and in Kansas, I can't speak for Texas, but in Kansas, there's some mandatory jail time on driving while suspended. So, for your benefit, I'd strongly encourage you to get a valid driver's license.
And Mr. Kervin, your scheduling order for Republic County was returned to that court. Your next court date there is 10/15/24 at 9 a.m. Do not miss.
You said it was rescheduled?
They gave you a rescheduled court date for 10/15/24 at 9 a.m. They sent you a notice and it was returned. So make sure you don't miss that date.
Okay, I'll give them a call and get some time.
This matter is adjourned and the parties are free to go. Thank you.
Okay, Judge, I did just want to mention, just come on over, Mr. Kervin, that's fine. Thank you.
Are you I'm not familiar with the area. Are you around here?
She's up on a second floor.
In
On
here?
the second floor of the building next door to you.
Okay, I'll be over there in a second.
Welcome, Lauren.
All right, thank you.
So, okay. So this guy, I don't understand. Again, just like the Mr. Army. Like, this guy, he's not rude, he's not disrespectful, but he still elects to fall down this same route of doing this sovereign citizen script. And yet, when he's doing the script, and when he pisses the judge almost to the brink, you know, he was right about to get held with contempt. He then pulls back and becomes reasonable. He ends up pleading no contest. He is very, submissive to the court afterwards. So it's like, I don't understand, why would you put yourself through this risk of contempt when, I don't get it. And that other thing, the other revelation that he's got registration, he's got insurance. I don't know. I mean, but the thing is, Nelg, is that apparently he already pulled this script once before with the same judge for the same case, for the same offense, and yet he thought he'd try it again. I don't understand. Anyway, for those who are asking, yes, thank you for reminding me. Yes, I'm aware of the, you know what? Let's get that out of the way. I'm aware of the auditor incident that happened earlier this week. Was it Brentwood? Yeah, there it is. This is wild. All right. Wild.
It's a story you.
So a group of auditors. I've never heard of these guys. Impact Media, and I think I found a couple of the other YouTube channels. They apparently went to this post office in the morning, and it seems like before they even got ready, they were already pissing people off. And then you know what? Just let's just watch. Let's just watch.
Saw right here on Fox 11 first, this weird story of a costume man confronting an elderly woman outside a Brentwood post office. Man jumps to her defense and ends up in a violent brawl. Well, tonight.
That's right. I always forgot. Then a group of, what is a group of auditors? A group of Karens is a complaint. A complaint of Karens. What's a group of auditors?
Tonight, he's telling his side of the story to Fox 11's Haley Winslow.
A typical quick morning run to the local post office quickly became anything but, with Grandma using her cane to whack a couple of stormtroopers over the head and the violence quickly escalating outside.
63-year-old Robert Barrett is back at the Brentwood post office, this time with his arm in a sling, sore neck, and lawyers.
Oh, God damn it!
Dislocated.
Janelle just donated 100. They said hi, Arty.
Hi, Janelle. Thank you for the $100 super chat. Oh my God. Thank you for that. Oh, I forgot about that, Epiphanies. I gotta add you to that in Kick. Thank you very much. Much appreciated. Thank you for your generosity as always.
You know, the guy kicked me in my face, so I got a bruise here, my eye is swollen.
Head stomped on, held in a chokehold.
This whole struggle was here.
Barrett went in Tuesday just trying to pay.
Okay, so this is the start of the original video, where this lady's already whacking these auditors with a cane. A group of auditors is an arrest. Thank you very much. For the $4.99.
His mortgage, met by costumed characters.
And What the hell is this?
With cameras, he says, riling up customers, including this elderly woman with a cane.
She told him don't film me, and he's calling her stupid. You're stupid because you don't want to be filmed. They were watching what you were doing, transacting your business with the clerk, virtually cursing you out to get you to say something to them.
They're a group of self-proclaimed First Amendment auditors, known online as Impact Media, and say they
CT, thank you for the $5. Group of auditors is a set of coat hang. Oh.
stand for freedom of speech.
I'm coming out, and I'm just, you know, and I see the lady having problems with the guys. She's swelling with her stick, and I said, wow, what's going on? And then the guy standing here, I said, well, he's called me something. I said, what did you say? And I turned around, and he pushed me.
Can you believe all this happened at 8:30 in the morning at the post office?
8:30 in the morning at the post office in Brentwood.
A witness who captures the brawl on camera realizes the severity and calls 911. LAPD officers arrest 3 of the First Amendment defenders and rush Barrett to the hospital.
Free speech doesn't equate to free violence. You know, we may have different views or what have you, but we have to engage in, you know, dialogue and debate as opposed to violence and intimidation.
8 o'clock, Brentwood, come on. Who expects that?
Photographs for news purposes may be taken essentially in
Oh, she did. Oh, poster 7. She did the thing.
It's called poster 7, hanging right here on the wall. And it's vague, but this is essentially what these stormtroopers operate under. Locals say that they've seen them in different locations before. Just a couple weeks ago, the postman said they were right here again, dressed as clowns. Reporting in Brentwood, I'm Haley Winslow.
Dressed as clowns. Oh, great. Oh, no. Oh, Fox. Oh, see, so this is Fox 11 LA, and all of the auditors' sycophants are in the comment section. Oh, no. Oh, they're mad. They're salty. They are salty and mad in the comments. Lies. Fake news. You should have minded your own business. All right, let's see. Let's go to the other one. Which is the one I saw. Oh, yeah, this is the first video that first broke the news.
In a strange turn of events at the Brentwood post office today, involving a costume man and a lady with a cane, it led to self-described First Amendment activists caught on camera attacking a customer. And this apparently was all not some setup for some reality show, even though it looks like it. Fox 11's Haley Winslow is live with a story you'll see only on Fox 11. Haley, we all got to bear with you because there's a lot going on here.
Yeah, the video is crazy. It gets really hard to watch. And this all happened 8:30 in the morning, right when the post office opens here in Brentwood, and ends with one man getting rushed to the hospital and now filing a lawsuit.
It was so surreal and so out of the ordinary and shocking to see.
Oh!
Violence at the Brentwood post.
And you see this guy like this smashing his squeezing his head down on his head.
Office as a camera crew puts a customer in a chokehold and stomps on the man's head.
All I could think of, that anybody would think of, is George Floyd, the guy who was having trouble breathing.
Josh Paris captures it all on his phone. It was 8:30 a.m. Paris checks his P.O. box and sees a costumed character on his way out.
All right, what are you out here for at the post office?
Freedom of expression.
Freedom of expression.
First Amendment rights. Constitution.
He and his friends are self-proclaimed First Amendment auditors, part of an online group called Impact Media that stand for freedom of speech and peaceful assembly. Though this was anything but.
What do you call yourself?
What the hell?
Shadow Bugman?
No, Shockwave.
Fitting, because 15 minutes later, he and his troops definitely send shockwaves through the post office. It starts with this elderly woman hitting the First Amendment defenders with her cane, trying to shoo them away. Paris says a bystander named Robert tries to help the woman, and the violence quickly escalates.
Thrown to the ground, strangled around his neck with somebody's arm and a foot stomped on his head.
Paris says he and a few others call 911, and one of the attackers runs away. But when...
Yes, of course they think they're the good guys. Because they... I don't know how it started, who started it, the fight, but yeah, they alleged. But this is the First Amendment auditors' MO. They do this to get a rise out of people in hopes that they get this kind of reaction so they can turn around and sue and whatnot. And also to post this on YouTube for the views and money that comes with it.
When LAPD arrives, that First Amendment defender returns camera rolling. Officers quickly put he and 2 of his buddies in handcuffs while paramedics rushed Robert to the ER.
Where he was having trouble moving his neck, and he was hyperventilating. And as the few minutes went by, his breathing got more labored, and I could see he probably needed medical attention, which he finally got.
Yeah, it's freedom of speech, not freedom to be violent. You know, witnesses here thought that this was all a Hollywood stunt, that or a very bad dream. And to be fair, it did have all the elements with the stormtroopers, the elderly woman with the cane, and the very violent brawl. And Robert says, so I've talked to him several times today, he says, anybody who thinks that this is a setup can have a look at my medical records. Reporting live here in Brentwood, I'm Haley Winslow, Fox 11 News.
But yeah, it's obvious, it's painfully obvious from the comment section that all of their First Amendment auditor sycophants are coming to their defense in the comment section of both of these news bites. So, it's going to really depend in terms of what's going on. I don't know if the lady struck first. That's ultimately on her. If these guys did nothing but film her and be obnoxious, I don't think that's gonna rise enough to a crime. As much as I hate to say it, as far as the guy, as far as the black individual and the other guys, I couldn't tell who started the first or who pushed first. If the guy pushed him first and then he pushed back, then he's the auditor's the initial aggressor. First Amendment auditor laws have already been passed in several states. I think Florida it's passed. I think the Arizona one almost passed. I don't know if that actually went through. But Fighting Words isn't. It's on the full video. I haven't seen the full video though. I don't. If you have a link to the full video, send me a link. Oh, so they did upload it? Okay, give me a second here. I was wondering if they were ever going to upload it themselves. I didn't see it when it first happened. All right, let's see it. I don't see it. See ya? Ah, I found it. Here it is. I got it. All right.
This is a legal breakdown of events, as covered under...
for using an AI. This is our story. This is a legal breakdown of events as covered under fair use laws, and of course still qualifies as in the public interest as First Amendment exercising a fundamental issue that's widely watched. As you agree, disagree, that's okay, but as a society, we should all agree that violence towards peaceful activists don't call for, and says the dangerous precedent for... Sorry.
Fair use laws, and of course still qualifies as in the
Shut
public...
up. I'm not listening to your AI generated voice.
7. Good morning. How are you guys doing today? I got my account.
You already have well, first off, you're already wrong about Personal 7 unless you're staying out here. But then it's possible that the sidewalk can also be someplace where you're not allowed to be there.
Upgraded. I'm on the wall right next to the beautiful updated Poster 7. Good morning. How are you guys doing today?
Wait, Poster 7 has been updated? Is that true?
Hey, I got my counter ready to go. We're gonna
a counter
start
of what?
With the lady right there. If she got one, She's nice and polite to us. Let's go. All right, guys, as always, we are standing back out of everybody's way. Simple's behind the door over there. And of course, you know where I'm at.
So there's the first individual.
What are you doing today? Good morning.
This conversation. I gotta make it look right. You're saying I gotta make it look right.
Why did it cut to the aftermath?
You're saying you're faking it for the camera? Good morning, guys. Are you sure?
Good morning.
Good morning. All right, man. All right, man. Thank you. Thank you.
They heavily edited the video to make it look like they were the victims. I mean, there's no doubt, of course. There's no way in hell they would ever upload the raw footage, because I mean, if they really wanted to encourage transparency, they would upload the raw footage and let the public decide, right?
People are tripping. Nakia?
This is ridiculous.
And this little white card?
Why don't you guys leave? This is ridiculous.
I don't need to leave. Why don't you leave, ma'am?
I am, and I would.
Woo!
I don't know if a cane would be a deadly weapon. Possibly.
Don't do that. You're gonna go to jail. Hey, get the fuck away from me. What the fuck is wrong with you? You don't want to be filmed.
Okay, so I would say she had no justification for hitting him. I hate to say it, but she can't. If he's outside of the building, they can film her unless and until they tell them to leave. So she didn't have any basis to attack him. Being used to be a trauma victim of childhood abuse? Kill me! Oh, kiss my ass. Sorry. A setup? This was a setup? No, I doubt it was a setup. I'm sorry.
Get the fuck away. Dude, get the fuck out of here, bro. It doesn't matter. It don't matter. It don't matter. You're an idiot. Bye.
You don't get to lay hands on.
Wait, is he?
It don't matter. You're an idiot. Bye.
So he walks away. And she... Why is he still holding on to the cane? He shouldn't be holding on to the cane. She's taking it away. She's trying to get her cane back. Why do you have your hand? Why are you not letting her have her cane back? If she tries to strike you again, then you could grab it to stop it. Shut the hell up.
I called you a bitch, bro. I called you a bitch. What?
Okay, so I don't know if we... well, if we had this, we could probably see who made contact first.
Hey, why are you going after the disabled kid? He's disabled!
He's disabled! Sorry. Oh my god, these keyboard warriors. Sorry, this is so stupid. All right. All right, so there's one down. Shame on Fox News LA for not collecting the full motherfucker. You guys are already hooked up, and they're gonna post that story. Have you? Oh, let me put it this way: have you guys contacted Fox LA and say, "Hey, here's our footage, so you can get the full story"? Have you guys done that? I'm curious. I'm curious if they say that at all.
Do not. Hey, she can beat the shit out of you. She don't want to be filmed. 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 Ma'am, if you stop trying to. Hey.
Again, my question is: have these guys sent this footage to the police? Have they sent this to Fox LA?
You don't get to hit people. That's why I didn't let go. Hey, you don't get to lay hands on people. You don't get to lay hands on people. Let go. Let go. Hey, you don't get to hit people. Hey, why are you going after a disabled kid? He's disabled. He called me a bitch.
Urgent warning. We have a very important message from the fake.
Shut the hell up. I swear to God. Oh, wait. What do I do?
Provide fair and balanced report.
Yeah, see, here's the thing. And of course, they're going to put her name on there. And they're like, please refrain from sending any derogatory remarks. Yeah, you all know damn well that the people who love these First Amendment auditors, they're never going to be nice. They're never going to be cordial. They're going to send the most invective and vile mess that they are to her.
Reporting in an unbiased manner. When they.
All right, I'm ignoring this AI. Shut the hell up.
Involving a costume man and a lady with a cane that led to self-described First Amendment activists caught on camera attacking a customer.
Yeah, the video is crazy. It gets really hard to watch. And this all happened 8:30 in the morning, right when the post office opens here in Brentwood, and ends with one man getting rushed to the hospital and now filing a lawsuit. It starts with this elderly woman hitting the First Amendment defenders with her cane, trying to shoo them away.
Fox News committed slander.
Slander! Oh, no. You know what? Good. Hey, you know what? Fox News has deep pockets. Well, the local affiliate might have deep pockets. I don't know about their national one.
Look right. This covers everything. No, I gotta make it look right. This covers everything. No, I gotta make it look right. This covers everything. No.
Okay, so now they're using the line right there to suggest that he's faking his injury.
I gotta make it look right.
Oh my God, shut up. Oh, hi, Maik. Hi. You awake?
Appreciate what you guys do.
Shut up. What is this crap? All right, and the rest of it, what is this? Yeah, this is all stat padding, I guess. Whatever. Don't care. Yeah. All right, so the rest of it's not dealing with it. I will say the reality is that the old lady probably, I would say she probably did not have a justification for initiating contact. Unless I see something, unless there's something else I didn't see. She, no matter how much of an annoyance they are, if they are in public, then they can record. If they were never told to leave by the post office, they can record. And her being upset about it is no excuse for her to attack them. The other guy, that one's going to be more difficult and more difficult to discern because it's going to depend on whether the guy felt like he was defending the old lady. I don't know if that's really going to be a factor, but it really is going to depend on who initiated contact first. Whether or not that he pressed up against the auditor first, and the auditor then pushed him back, and that's what initiated the scuffle, or if the auditor actually pushed him back before he initially made contact. It's going to be interesting. But that's really actually going to be, because it sounds like the old lady isn't part of this. The old guy is the one who's suing. So yeah, the problem, Jimbo, that they're going to have is whether or not their use of force in the attack is justified. I'm going to tell you right here and now that dude smashing his foot on the dude's head and neck is not justified, because the other guy is on top of them, keeping him down on the ground. I don't think that the victim is in any way like attacking him or has his hand on him. I don't see any justification for that dude to come in and stomp his foot on his head. So I don't see that much. Yeah, so without really any of the raw footage, it's going to be difficult to really discern who started what, when, and where, and why. Anyway, thank you very much for the $4.99 super chat, Akira. Thank you. But but also at the end of the day, this is exactly what this is exactly what they want. This is what they do. They don't give a damn about First Amendment rights. They don't give a damn about free expression and government accountability. They only care about getting a rise out of people for clicks, views, and the monetary gains that come from it. Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, let's there's no doubt in my mind that these, in vast majority of their videos, they are the initiating provocateurs. So there's no question about that. Was it Midwest Safety was the one that had one that's interesting. I haven't shown it to you guys, but I thought it was a really interesting one. Where is it? Where is it? Sassy New Yorker fights airport police. Uh-oh. Wait, this doesn't look like DFW, though.
Confront her about cutting in front of numerous people in the TSA line.
Hold on.
Oh, wait. We already saw this one. Never mind. We saw this one. Never mind. Here's why you don't bite the horse cop? What?
Yeah, ID on us. Why do I need to give you my ID?
Oh yeah, I think I remember this. The problem is like she's. I don't like watching videos where the suspect is painfully, obviously not mentally aware. It's just never really good. Okay, but this one, all right.
How are you doing?
I need, so we could watch this one, but I need you guys, and by guys, I actually mean guys. Guys. I need you guys to pour some cold water on yourselves and chill before you start making any comments, okay? And I'm going to have my female moderators check in the chat to make sure that you guys are not going overboard, okay? All I'm gonna say. Behave, exactly. Behave. 1 second. Hi. Up. You want uppies? You want uppies? Void. He wants down. He absolutely wants down right now. Stop touching me. How dare you? Okay. What? Mike? What do you want? Okay. All right. We're back. Again, behave.
Man, we just need to talk to you outside real quick if you don't mind.
Walk up to the top of the ramp. Not kidding at all. Walk up to the ramp. The problem is that you wouldn't comply with the mask rule on the airplane.
No, I did. You have the wrong person.
No, they pointed you out. So
no.
Mask rule? Okay, this is 2021. I was going to say, what in the world? We are in a post-mask society already.
That's not me.
Don't make this difficult.
This isn't me. My mask has been on me and no one has spoken to me.
Walk up here.
No one has spoken to me?
Ma'am, you are holding up. Everybody's trying to get off the plane.
I don't know why you guys are making this up. That wasn't
We're not making it up. Can you just please go?
You're the wrong person. You're the wrong person. What is the problem? My mask?
You please exit the jetway.
You need to leave me alone.
Captain, is this the woman that was causing the issue? Okay,
what is
let's
the
go.
problem here? My mask?
Walk.
It was not me.
Walk.
Ma'am, can you go? I need to be left alone.
No, you're not. Let's go.
Walk forward.
You guys need to leave me alone. That was the wrong person.
You need to leave.
That's not me.
Tell her she needs to leave.
I'm leaving. I'm leaving. I don't need you guys around me. This is illawful. He is asking you to leave.
Illawful?
Would you like to press charges?
I'm calling my lawyer.
Would you like to press charges?
I'm calling my lawyer.
That's what it takes for her to leave.
Are you kidding me? Stop. Stop. Okay, what?
Well,
stop.
You're under arrest.
Because of my mask?
No.
What is wrong with you? Okay, I'll comply.
He asked you to leave and you didn't want to leave.
Please.
Stop.
no, it's not because of the mask. It's because he wouldn't leave.
This thing.
What is going on here? Please, stop.
Put your hand behind your back.
Stop, please.
Put your hand behind your back.
I will comply. What do you want from me?
Ma'am, he asked you to leave. We asked you to leave. We didn't want to leave.
Ow, 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 ow,
Ma'am,
ow. You
stop
broke it. You broke my hand.
Ma'am.
Please, my finger hurts.
Nobody's hurting you.
Please.
Put your hands behind your back.
Ma'am, comply.
Please stop. What is going on here?
Ma'am, comply.
Stop. They're dropping me on purpose. You guys are doing this. Stop. Please. For God's sake, it wasn't me.
Ma'am.
What is going on here? Am I being set up?
Come on.
For a mask?
I'll grab her stuff.
No.
It was
I'll grab her stuff.
my mask? Please stop. Don't hurt me. Stop.
Stop resisting.
Stop. I'm not resisting. I'm not resisting. I need to call my lawyer.
Stop.
I need to call my lawyer right now. You literally broke my iPad. It is cracked. What is going on? Please, leave.
First it was the hand, then it was the finger, and now it's the iPad. Baby, I need to scooch my thing. Watch your tail. All right, there we go.
Me alone. Please stop.
Ma'am,
Let
turn
me
around
go.
and walk.
Ow!
Stop!
Whoa!
Ow! Will you stop? What is going on here?
You're under arrest.
For what?
Trespass at the warning.
Stop! What am I not? Please. What is happening?
Damn.
You broke my belongings. It is
Can you stay here? We need a statement from you.
I need to talk to my lawyer. I need to talk to my lawyer right now. I need to talk to my lawyer. This is unbelievable. That was not me. That wasn't me. I don't know who you're talking about. Please, that was not me. It wasn't me. I have people next to me saying it wasn't me. Because of my mask?
No, because you wouldn't leave.
I'm leaving, okay?
I know you're leaving now.
I'm sorry.
Well, you're leaving now. That's not the issue here.
Of course I'm leaving. I wanted to talk about this.
No, you didn't want to talk about it.
You didn't want to talk about it. You stood. They told you to keep telling you to leave, and you wouldn't leave.
Paparazzi around me. People are
Paparazzi?
taking photos of me walking off the plane. Obvious reason. I wanted to discuss this in a different manner. Please. It wasn't my mask. My mask? Come on. I can't do this right now. This is not happening.
Oh, it's happened.
What is happening?
You're going to jail.
What are you?
All right, so Maik is licking my shins, which is usually a precursor to him chomping. So we'll see how it happens.
Talking about? Stop.
Ma'am,
Please, please,
continue
please,
walking.
God, please, no,
Stop
no,
resisting.
please,
Just walk.
No, God, no.
Ma'am, just walk.
No, God, please, I can't afford this.
We asked you to leave the jetway. You didn't want to listen.
God, please, God, no, please.
Ma'am, I need you to walk.
I'm gonna get sick. I'm gonna throw up. Please. No. I gotta talk to my lawyer. This is not right. You guys, please, no. God, please. Ow, my elbow. Ow. Stop it. Everything hurts me, please.
All right.
God, no. I can't do this right now. Please, God. Oh my God. Please, no. Please. What did I do wrong?
You didn't leave when you were supposed to
I'm
leave.
leaving. I didn't mean to.
Too late.
Please, no, it was a setup. This is all set up.
This is a setup.
No.
Oh my God.
No. This can't happen to me. No. Oh, God, no. No, I'm sorry. Please, God. No, please. I can't do this. It can't happen to me. Oh, my God. You guys, please stop. No. Please, God, no, please, God, no.
Ma'am.
Please
Oh my
don't do
God.
this to
Listen to me.
You guys don't do
You're
anything.
making this work.
You would think that she was just sentenced to 20 years.
We have you on camera with everything.
Please, I'm
so
sorry.
I need you to stop.
Oh my God, no! Please, I'm so
It's
sorry.
not gonna, the screaming and all that is not going to change the fact.
Sorry,
We
please.
asked you to leave.
Please, let me
you didn't
talk
want
to you.
leave. That's it.
Please, God, no, I
That's
can't do this. Okay, I want to leave. I'll leave. I'm
late.
so sorry. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Please don't do anything. I'm sorry.
I'm going to put her stuff in her bag real quick.
I can't. I'm sorry. You guys, I'm so sorry. Please, God, no, please. Oh my God, no, please. You guys, I'm so sorry.
Stand right here.
Oh my God, please.
Face the truck. Face the truck.
Please, God,
Don't move.
I'll do anything. Please,
Do not move.
I won't move. I swear to God, I won't move. I swear to God.
Is your ID in here?
You're good.
Is your ID in here?
Yes.
Where?
It's in there. You guys, I'm so sorry. Can I call my mom, please?
Stand right there.
My mom.
Don't move.
Please, I'll do anything. You guys, anything.
Well,
I'm so sorry.
I'm sorry.
I'm
I
so
took
sorry.
away my hand.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Ma'am.
As soon as I lifted my hand to stop scritching him, he just pawed at me to like, no, you're not done. What a greedy little bastard. You are a greedy little kitty.
Stand right here.
Sorry. I'm so sorry.
Do not move.
You guys, I am so sorry. Please, it's Valentine's Day. I'm alone. I'm so alone on Valentine's Day. Please, God.
Relatable. Not gonna lie, that's pretty relatable right there.
Do anything for you. Please, God, please, no. What happened to you?
You.
No, that was not me.
Yeah, it was.
It was not me. No, it wasn't.
Ma'am, his arm was perfectly fine before he interacted.
No, it wasn't me. That just happened. You walked across your truck. That was not.
He just bit my damn toe right when I was drinking my.
Not you. You're holding me.
Ma'am, stop.
Stay against the truck.
Right here. That was not me.
Stay right here, ma'am.
That was not me.
Face the truck.
That was not me.
Face the truck.
What? That was not me. Officer, I'm sorry. That was not me. Officer, I will do anything for you. I am so sorry.
You gotta go to jail, man.
Officer, I am so sorry.
I know.
I will do anything. Please look at me, please.
It's
Stop
okay.
saying it like
you
that.
You just gotta go to jail.
Officer, please.
Please tell me she's not actually. I really hope she's not actually doing that.
I want to take you behind the scenes at Midwest Safety for a moment. The origins of this channel started with exclusive videos of traffic crashes in the Twin Cities area, like this semi-truck jackknife pileup, or this wild pileup on a frozen bridge deck in April. When drivers have their guard down, those will always result in major crashes, especially for motorists going way too fast. They lose control, they overcorrect, and they blast into another car or another driver. And when you're seriously hurt, your injury in truth could be worth millions, especially once you consider that long-term recovery process, lost revenue, or even permanently lost revenue. And finding out if you have a claim is now easier than ever because Morgan & Morgan allows you to submit a claim online and communicate with your legal team all from your phone. And the best part is, it's absolutely free unless you win, and they've already recovered more than $20 billion from their clients. Morgan & Morgan doesn't just settle for lowball offers, they've achieved significant verdicts in the past couple of months for victims involved in life-altering car crashes. That's $12 million in Florida, 34 times the highest insurance offer, and $26 million in Philadelphia, 40 times higher than the highest insurance offer. Morgan & Morgan is the biggest for a reason, and their
results not typical.
Size only allows them to put more money and resources towards your case. If you've ever got seriously injured, you're only a few clicks away from potentially changing your life. It's so easy. You can start your claim now with Morgan & Morgan at the link in the description, or by scanning the QR code on your screen from your phone's camera. It's that easy.
You don't have anything in here that's gonna poke
Nothing
me, correct?
at all. You guys, please, God, I'm on my knees.
Ma'am,
I'm so sorry.
Stop.
Please,
Stop.
I'm sorry. You guys, I'm sorry. I will do
Nope,
anything.
doesn't matter.
I will do anything
Stop
for you.
saying that.
Where's your license at?
I don't know. I don't know. Officer, what's your name? Adams. Can you please look at me? Officer Adams.
You gotta go to jail.
Why?
You're going to jail because they told you to leave and you refused to leave.
I'm leaving. Please.
Too late.
Officer, look at me. Please, it's Valentine's Day. Please.
You don't have
Hey,
a Valentine's.
Clubber.
I'm
Welcome
the
back.
mercy of you.
You already said that you don't have a Valentine's.
Please, I will do anything. I'm so sorry. I'm leaving. I have to go. I leave. Can I please? Officer Adams, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Officer Adams, please level with me. I will do anything. I'm so sorry. I'm at your mercy.
I honestly, when I haven't seen this before, and when I clicked it, I honestly was not expecting there to actually solicit the officer, or at least it very, very, very much sounds like it.
Officer Adams, I'm at your mercy. I am at your mercy.
I know.
I have.
But you gotta go to jail.
Officer Adams.
It's nothing personal.
It's nothing personal.
It's nothing personal
for me.
It's nothing personal.
Please,
you just gotta go.
Please, I'm praying. I have no money.
Ma'am,
I have no.
stand over
I have
here.
nothing.
You have no money, but I feel like you had a lot of. I mean, unless they're cheap knockoffs, it looks like you have some decent, accessories. Right?
You guys, please. I have no one in my life. I have nothing. This is gonna make my life so much worse. Please, God, please. Officer Adams, please. I don't know what I did. All right. I'm sorry I didn't leave. I wanted to just talk it out.
Listen to me.
Please.
Woman to woman. Listen to me.
Woman.
Okay.
I'm peeing my pants. I literally peed.
Listen.
So sorry. Guys, I'm sorry.
We didn't want it. Ma'am, stand up.
That came out of nowhere.
I'm I'm praying.
Stand up. Listen to me.
I'm begging you guys. I know. I'm sorry. I'm begging
The thing is, the captain pointed you out.
I get it.
And said that you were the issue.
Okay.
Now, yes or no? We asked you to leave to get out.
You're
the
right. I
jetway.
should have left.
And you said no. You didn't want to leave.
You're right. I'm sorry.
The moment he told you to leave and you didn't want to leave, that's not a trespass after the morning.
Right. I'm so sorry.
And knowing the situation that you're in, this would not be the best situation you want to put yourself in.
You're right.
But unfortunately, you did.
This was so dumb of me. I'm so sorry.
You go get a statement from him?
Yeah, you got it.
Officers, please. I'm praying.
Erica, you gotta go. The decision's already been made.
No, please, guys, please, guys, please, stop, please.
That would probably be a tries to escape.
I'm so sorry. There's no way. This is real. No, I'm so sorry. What happens? I don't even know how this is gonna be handled. My mom's gonna pick me up. How is it?
Sure.
How much is this gonna be?
$500.
Oh my God. What's gonna happen after that?
From here, I've got a car coming with a cage in it. You're gonna sit in the back seat of the.
Okay, you guys need to put some cold water on you, because when I said accessories, I was talking about her purse and her jewelry. God. Degenerates in chat.
We're going to go to the jail. You're going to get fingerprinted and photographed. And then you wait until your mom comes and bonds you out of jail. The bond's $500. And then when you bond out of jail, they'll give you a court date to appear.
And then what?
Depends on you. You plead guilty or no contest, it's over with. If you plead not guilty, I'll come to court, you come to court, I'll bring the video, the guy from Southwest will come, and we'll let the jury decide whether you're guilty or not.
So sorry, Officer Adams.
Erica, it is what it is. It's nothing personal.
I don't have my phone, so I don't know who to. I can't call anybody.
Phone's in the bag, right?
I'm so sorry this happened.
That's going to stay with you.
I'm sorry this happened. It was a misunderstanding.
Well, I told you to leave.
I should have left.
You should have left.
I'm so sorry.
I'm a police officer.
I should have left.
Yes,
I was just trying to talk to you guys about this. I wanted
Purse,
to
handbag, whatever.
I know people were taking photos of me. Didn't you see a guy with a Canon camera?
I didn't pay attention. Because people take photos of us all the time. I don't pay attention to cameras. We get videoed every day. I have a video camera.
Officer, please, I'm at your mercy.
I have a job to do.
I'm at your mercy.
I have a job to do.
I know, but like,
I'm not going to get in trouble to keep you out of trouble.
Please, for the
I'm
love
not
of
going
God,
to get in trouble.
I'm 32 years old.
Okay.
I have no one in my life. I don't need this.
I'm not going to get in.
Yeah, well, at least, I'm not the only one who's forever alone, but I'm 39. You still got 8 more years to go, lady. Man, I just made myself sad. Hold on, I'll be right back. I gotta get. You know what? I'll let this play. I gotta go give Winston his medication.
I won't do anything. Please, I will never let this happen again.
I'm not going to get in trouble to let you stay out of trouble. It's not going to happen.
Officer Adams, this is everything.
I've already said that you were under arrest over the radio. Everybody
I will
and their brother.
Apologize
everybody heard
to the
it.
world. I'm so sorry.
No, ma'am. It doesn't work like that.
Officer, please.
No, ma'am.
I'm sorry I left. This isn't right.
We dragged you.
Because
kicking and screaming, literally.
I'm sorry. Okay? This cannot happen to me. This can't be my life. This cannot happen. I don't have any. I don't know my mom's phone number. I don't know anyone's number.
It's in your phone.
So I have to get my phone?
Your phone stays with you.
So I'm in trouble for what?
For not leaving.
For not leaving. Officer, I left.
Ma'am, you were holding on. Everybody trying to.
I don't know why you guys are making this up. You didn't have to arrest me for this.
Over there.
This doesn't have to be an arrest. This doesn't have to be an arrest.
Okay, have a seat right here, folks. What you getting in?
Please, this doesn't need to be an arrest. This doesn't, please. Officer, my bracelet was taken from me.
It's in your bag.
No, it's not. My David Yerman gold bracelet. I want to make sure my
It's
stuff
in your bag.
I
know it fell on the ground.
Please, this is too much. This doesn't need to happen.
Oh, scratch it?
No, I did not.
Right there, brother.
This is a lie. That's a lie. Let's go. So this is what's happening. Why are you doing this to me? Why are you doing this?
I'm simply reacting to your action.
Officer, I'm sorry.
Erica, I don't disbelieve you.
Officer.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm so sorry. It's a complete misunderstanding. It was just...
Well, it was very simple instructions, so it should not be a misunderstanding.
I'm sorry. You're right. I'm sorry.
Okay, and I accept your apology.
Where at?
That's not for me. That's not for me. That's not for me. Hi, boss.
Okay.
How are you?
Stay in the car.
Okay.
You have to go.
Oh.
He's my boss.
Please.
I have a boss to answer to.
I'm so sorry.
You had the chance to go once you're arrested.
I should have went. I should have left. But for God's sake, I'm so sorry. This is it's in the bottom of my heart. This will never, ever never happen again. I'm praying to God.
I believe you.
I'm at the mercy of you. This cannot happen to me. Right now.
It's the law.
That's what I said.
I messed up. I shouldn't have done that.
It's nothing personal.
I should have just left. But
it's
to be
nothing
honest,
personal, Erica.
You're right.
Not personal.
I was wrong.
Okay. So you,
I'm sorry.
So you have to go. So watch your foot.
Please, I just want to go home.
Watch your foot.
But please, what's your name?
Goodwin.
Officer Goodwin, please. I'm telling you, it's a day for Valentine's Day. I don't even have a date.
Watch your foot.
I just wanted to just go home.
Watch your foot.
I'm alone.
I don't have a date either.
Erica, put your foot in the car. Do it now. Put your foot in the car and do it now.
I never have a date.
Thank you.
Despite causing injury to one of the officers, Erica was only charged with trespassing and resisting.
Wow, she got lucky. She actually got lucky that she's very, very lucky that she didn't get charged with battery. All right, so there's actually another one that I wanted to show. That wasn't that one. That was just actually kind of spur of the moment. There's one specifically. Oh, where is it? No. Nope. Oh, real quick, before I keep forgetting, everyone, I'm going to put a link. Every one of you, I know all of you are like cat lovers. Every one of you should be subbing to this channel. This is Monkey. She randomly went on my timeline. She's 25. She's a 25-year-old kitty with one eye, and she is adorable, and she deserves all the love. She is 25 years old and still going. She is 25. And snoring like crazy. So everyone, please, please, please go sub to this channel. And enjoy her for the time she has left. You know, I'm so happy I found her channel. Because, damn. All right, finally, I keep forgetting to mention this on my channel. But yeah, is it Monkey? Monkey the Wonder Cat. That's the channel's name, is Monkey the Wonder Cat. Just from yesterday, I think. Hey, Deacon, think of the 10 gifted memberships. Much appreciated, Deacon. Thank you. Thank you so much. Oh my goodness, where is it? I know I'm like... All right, you know what? Let me just search. There it is. Okay, finally, I found it. All right, here it is.
Put it down.
Drop it.
Turn around. Turn around.
Do you see this? Kevin, be quiet.
On July 20th, 2022, 2 officers from the Appleton Police Department in Wisconsin respond to a domestic disturbance. 2 women on scene tell the rest of the backstory.
She came home from work and her husband, I guess, was going off on her over something.
He's drunk?
Yeah, he took care of my kids drunk. So I came here to get her so we can go to the park to get her away from that. She runs out of the house to tell me to get out of the driveway because he was pulling off and he was going to hit my car. So he was driving drunk.
You were at work?
Yes, I was working. He was right there.
Uh-huh. Do you want to go talk with him?
Yeah. Hello, sir. You mind talking to me for a sec?
Pardon?
You mind talking to me for a sec?
I don't want to talk to you.
Why not?
My house.
Okay, and you don't want to talk to me?
No. I have a reason to talk to you.
Okay, well, we're here because...
My house.
Okay. Well, we were called on a disturbance.
No. Who?
So you weren't involved in a disturbance?
I'm not in your house right now. Come on. I want you out of my house. This is my property.
All right, we're not in your house.
Wait, what's up?
Come on.
Please, I don't want my kids. He's going to lock the door on me. The kids. Yeah, we need the kids. Come here now.
What's out of my house?
I'm getting the kids.
This is my property. I pay tax. I don't want you here.
Okay.
Get the out of my house.
He's not in your house, sir. You need to calm down. You need to calm down. No one's in your house right now.
This is my house.
Okay, I hear what you're saying, but no one's in your house.
Here.
Okay.
I don't want you here.
Okay. But I'm not here talking with you right now. I'm not in your house. No one's in your house.
Get the out of my property.
You need to calm down.
So, excuse me. So he's not in the house, number one. And even if this is his property, they were called here by the mother. And they do have at least a reasonable suspicion to be here to investigate what's going on after they got the phone call. So at this point, they don't necessarily have to get off the property.
Out of my property. Yeah, I pay taxes.
Okay. You need to calm down.
No, I got my right. I'm an American citizen.
I hear you.
Get the fuck out of my property. Get the fuck out of my property.
Are you going to calm down?
Right. What?
Are you going to calm down for us?
No, you get the fuck out of my property. I pay tax. Get the fuck out of my house. You got a PC on me?
What?
You
I think he means probable cause.
got a PC on me?
I don't know what that means.
Oh, you don't know what I mean? PC? Get out of my house. Get the fuck out of my house. Right now. Get the fuck out of my house. Okay? Get the fuck out of my house.
Just want to watch him. Yeah. So what exactly happened?
If she's a co-owner, then he does have the. Then they still have consent to be in the house.
I was working. He was watching the kids, and I knew he was drunk from the messages.
What makes you think he's
I know him already, and he's an alcoholic.
Did you see him drinking though?
Yes, and then before I left to work.
Okay.
I only have a part-time job because of my kids. He was done with work. Well, they sent him home early. Just by the messages, I knew he was drunk. So I was like, we're done, because I don't want to be with him no more.
Mm-hmm.
And then he was like, okay, we're done, okay. And he argued with me a little bit, but I blocked him out.
I have no idea.
And then my sister showed up.
Actually, honestly.
Did anything become physical between the two of you?
No, it's just verbal.
What are you doing?
And then he was like, I'm cheating on him, and then I never did.
Get the fuck out of the house. This is my property.
Okay.
Get the fuck out of the house.
Sir, you need to calm down.
This is my property.
You need to calm down.
No, I don't need to calm down. What are you doing here?
Investigating a disturbance.
Why? What disturbance?
Well, that's what we're trying to figure out.
I don't give a fuck.
Okay.
Get the fuck out of my house. This is my property.
Okay, well, I'm not leaving.
Yeah, you're leaving. I pay for you. Okay?
I appreciate that.
Okay, get the fuck out of my house.
Okay.
Get the fuck out of my house. Right now. Get the fuck out of my property. Okay? Get off. This is my property. I pay tax on my property.
I understand that.
Get the fuck out of my property. Get off. Get off.
Stop.
No. I didn't do nothing wrong.
Okay, well, that's what we're trying to do.
This is my house. Get the fuck out of my house.
So he's allegedly an alcoholic, and his t-shirt's like weekend forecast, beer, and beer. So that's about right.
All we're doing is talking to you guys, trying to figure out what happened.
I want to talk to you.
Okay. You don't have to talk to me.
Black people, you kill Spanish. Get the fuck out of my house.
Okay, if you don't want to talk to me, you don't talk to me.
No, I don't want you here.
Okay.
Okay, get the fuck out of my house. That's what I mean. Get the out of my house.
Stop.
So what? This is my property.
Okay, I'm allowed to be here.
I don't want you here.
Okay.
I don't like police.
Why are you like this?
Get the
Sir, sir, you need to calm down or you're going to be detained.
You need to calm down.
You need to calm down or you're going to go in handcuffs and be detained. So please calm down.
You got a PCOB?
You need to calm down.
You got a PCOB?
You need to calm down.
You have a PCOB?
You need to calm down.
You got his PC?
I know what PC is.
You got a PCOB?
I don't need PC to detain you.
You don't have a PCOB because this is my house.
So that's true. Well, yes, the officer is on the sidewalk, so he's actually not on the property. The other officer is on the property, but at this point in time, the officer does have the authority to be on the property. Yeah.
Okay, you need to calm down.
No, you need to get the out of my house. Get the out of my house.
No one's in your house.
This is my house.
Your house is right there.
Yeah.
No one's inside of it.
Get the house.
No one's in it.
Who called you?
She did.
You?
No, I did.
This.
Yes. Yes, I am.
Yeah. Why? What I did?
You know it.
What I did?
You go inside.
No, you
You
go to the police station and get the out of my house. Okay? Get the out of my house. You're gonna pay for this.
It's a bit of a threatening, but not really enough to but still vague enough to they really can't do anything about it.
Get the out of my house.
Okay. So you guys were outside and then went where?
So, and then he just started saying that I was like sleeping with other people when, I don't know why he came up with that, but that's what he said. Cause I know he did. I know he does that when he's drunk.
Mm-hmm.
That's the only way he does that, when he's really drunk.
Okay.
As you could tell. I mean, the way he talks, he's more calm when he's not drunk. So.
Okay. I guess, right, from what you're telling me, I don't...
You don't have anything.
It sounds like...
Yeah, there's really, at this point, based on what she said, there's not really much that they can do. If there's been no physical contact, and... I mean, she could say that he's drunk, but it's not like they can arrest him for DUI. He's not driving. They didn't see him drive, and he's on his property. So that's not really an issue.
There was a verbal
verbal
discussion between the two of you that, right, can get heated. But there's nothing illegal in that unless it doesn't sound like a crime's been committed.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Copter.
Yeah. Well, he was
damn, man.
driving intoxicated, though, isn't that?
I have to be able to prove that, and...
Yeah, see, they didn't see him drive, so they can't really hook him up based solely on her witness.
Unless we have, I can't just say that he was intoxicated to say he was intoxicated.
He's not drunk in public. He's on his property. He's in his private home.
He's
private
upset
property.
and angry, and you say that's how he gets when he's intoxicated. That doesn't
show you anything.
In court, that wouldn't give me. I can't just arrest him for driving while intoxicated because he's upset. You know what I mean? I'd have to be able to articulate how he's intoxicated, which I can't yet. This is your house, correct?
Well, it's his. It's his,
but you reside here, correct?
Huh?
You reside here,
Yes.
correct? Okay. You guys are married, you said? Okay. Are the kiddos between you two as well? Okay.
Yes.
As the husband cleans...
Ew, isn't.
As the husband cleans out the minivan, he can be seen holding 2 Budweiser...
Didn't the buddy cam show him pulling into the driveway? I mean, they did, but again, there's not enough for them to be able to see anything. I don't at this point in time. Yeah, he was pulling into the driveway, but I think it could be easily fought in court because they're still only relying on the wife saying like, oh yeah, he had drinks. They haven't been talking to him at all, and him being agitated probably isn't enough to say that, oh, he's been drinking.
Cans. However, this is not the vehicle he drove with on scene.
Exactly. So yeah, he could. So if they actually check his, if he actually went to this car, and then saw him take some, Budweiser cans out, then they might have something a bit more there.
And to these officers, it does not rise to the level of probable cause.
Hey, get the out of my property.
Exactly.
You stop.
Yeah.
No.
Just go inside.
This is my property. We'll go inside.
Hey, sir, so she needs to get things so that she can leave, so we have to go grab things for her.
What?
She needs to get things so she can leave.
Okay, guys. Whatever you want.
Okay, but I'm going to be going in with her.
Okay, go.
No, we're going in the house to get her items so that she can leave.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Okay. Whatever she wants.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Appreciate
My
it.
wife? Oh, you don't want to be here? ¿Tú le hiciste caso a la p*** esta? ¿Cómo tú me dijiste a mí? Enano.
She called him a dwarf. She called him a dwarf.
¿Cómo tú me dijiste a mí? Enano. Tú eres una puta. Víbora. Sí,
well, okay, so he called her a pendejo, and because that's absolutely what this is supposed to say. Pendejo, it's not just stupid. Pendejo is a lot stronger than stupid. It's more of like dumbass or yeah, it's more like it's a stronger way of calling someone stupid. Or asshole, yeah.
Okay.
¿Tú la vas a mantener a ella? La vas a mantener a ella. Y la vas a cuidar a ella. Y le vas a pagar todo.
Sir.
Get one more unit down here, please. No, this is my house. You don't have to do...
Okay, you don't have to stop arguing with her right in front of me.
What?
Stop arguing with her right in front of me.
Get the f*** out of the house.
No.
Yeah, you have to get the f*** out of the house. This is my property.
Sir, back up.
Back of what?
Back up. Get on my face.
Yeah, so this guy went straight up to the officer, and he was right in his face. He told him to back up, and I would say probably justify it to give some space, saying, "Hey, get out," because this guy was stepping up to him.
Hey, don't touch me. Oh,
stop! You need to stop, or you're going in.
Are you gonna kill me because I'm in Spanish?
Stop.
Okay,
no, we're not going over there right now because she's over there.
Who?
You need to stop, man.
Yeah, so they're not gonna have him go up to her or get near her because this is a domestic situation.
Go ahead and grab your stuff.
This is my house.
I hear you, but right now you're causing a disturbance with us. Okay.
Yeah, you, mother. Don't fucking touch me again. Si me toca te voy a matar con pinga. ¿Estás loco?
Come here. Sir, come here.
So this is where he decides to escalate the situation far, far higher than I think he expected. So you can't see it because he's too far away, but he ends up taking a saw from his garage and is now approaching the officers.
You need to stop. Put it down now. Put it down now. Put it down right now. Put it down now. Put it down.
So yeah, now you have one officer with a taser, less lethal, the other with lethal.
Drop it. Put it down. You need to put it down. Stop where you are right now. Stop walking. Stop and turn around. Stop and turn around. Turn around. Turn around. Turn around.
Why?
Turn around. Turn around.
Why? This is
you're gonna get tased. You're gonna get tased. Turn around right now.
This is
sir.
So I would say at this point, the officer may have been justified in launching the taser because he's aggressing towards the officer pretty strongly.
Get the out of the house.
But, you know, they didn't need to.
Yeah,
Okay.
Okay, what I did? Mother.
9177. We have one detained.
Yeah, you mother. You racist. Against the party. Kevin, they mother racist. Do you see this? Kevin, record this mother is racist. Racist mother again in Spanish. Yeah. You mother. Yeah. Mother. Hijo de.
Son of a. Yeah, hijo de puta. Yeah. Son of a bitch.
Nope, not nope.
I don't give a f.
Yeah, we know you don't give.
Do nothing, mother. You a piece of shit. You're a piece of shit, mother. Yeah, you're a piece of shit. Hey, don't do that, man.
Copy units 10-4 down, 1
Fucking piece of shit. Mother, you racist, mother. You Chinese?
Circle your feet.
I don't give a mother racist, mother.
All right.
Yeah.
Put him in there.
Racist, mother.
Just would have called down. We were coming.
I don't give a f. I'm an American citizen, mother. You.
Now you're going to jail.
You, mother.
The aggravated husband was charged with 1 count of disorderly conduct and 1 count of threats to a law enforcement officer. His sentencing is currently unknown.
You got her info? Yeah. Okay.
That sounds about right. Is there no this will be the last one. Is there no new code blue cam? I think there is. Man gets fired up after news company rejects his story. Uh-oh.
Refused to leave the premises in Eau Claire, Wisconsin. A 35-year-old man named Seth arrived uninvited at a news organization to discuss his story with the media, hoping they would cover it. When informed that his story was not something they would pursue, he started yelling at the staff and pounding on the desk.
Oh, it's not worth wondering.
The officer observed Seth waiting outside the building.
Hello.
What's up?
I'm Officer Nolan, Eau Claire Police Department.
Yeah, I think I've seen you before.
Down by Sojo. What's your name again?
What?
Seth, there's a lot of calls for 1 week, man. Yeah. Civil rights activism is fucking messy.
Okay, so what's going on?
And I know, I just appreciate all your guys' work. Okay. I'm trying to speak with news media. I've spoken with all the homeless. I've spoken with citizens and business owners across Eau Claire. I have sat and made a fool of myself all week in multiple places in multiple ways. I'm trying everything, and none of the news will come out and talk to me, whether I email them the best letter, send them video essay, or my speech at City Hall, or whatever. Okay. And just like some other people, they think they can talk down to me because I give them part of the story, and they go, oh, homeless guy writing on sign, okay, we're busy, blah, 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 whatever. And I was sitting in there speaking with the lady who let me in, and we were having an adult conversation, but I started getting passionate, assertive, like we're doing right now. I wasn't...
All right, I'm already... All right, I don't know about this one. It looks... Because I'm looking ahead, it's like he just rambles for a lot. Yeah, it looks like he just rambles the hell out of this thing.
Yelling or screaming at her. I was speaking like this. I said, wait, hold on a second. You're saying you're too busy, but none of... So I was, I was speaking with passion. And some other lady popped out in the lobby to go, she's at work right now. You aren't supposed to be here. And I'm like, what are you talking about? We're having an adult conversation. And they pressured that girl into telling me to leave. They all came in like a bunch of bullies and said, we're going to call the cops, especially the blonde lady or whatever. We're going to call the cops. You're not supposed to be here. You're not even the person that let me in or who's talking to me. I'm a civil rights demonstrator. I'm not going to let other people bump into me like that and make threats about my welfare against the police. Everyone is using you as a police state to bully the poor. This is not okay. This is a civil rights demonstration. And so, yeah, if they're going to treat me like this, I have to act this way. I have to get mad at them and yell. That's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to come in and just tell them more of my story to get them interested. And that's what I was doing with this lady. And all three of them came in like a pile of fucking hawks. No, listen, dude, if the media gets too mad and doesn't pay attention to me because this, that, and the other, then I'm So I'm still going to wait here unless you arrest me.
Cocaine is a hell of a drug.
Or make me go away while you go talk to them and get their side of the story.
Hey, Seth, real quick, you didn't let me talk to you.
You can't talk to me. I'm right here, dude.
Okay, you're walking away from me though.
I'm not walking away from you. I'm sitting down. I walked like 10 miles to fucking get here.
Okay.
And I was having a respectful conversation with the receptionist, and the lady came in and threatened to put me in jail. And I couldn't tell if it was real or not, so I also called to make sure that if she was going to threaten that she was going to act on that impulse. Because people keep threatening the poor with jail when they do things that they don't want to do. Okay. This is a civil rights demonstration.
Seth, I understand.
If you have something to say, say it, and then go talk to them.
You're not letting me say it. I would like
yeah,
to say
because I'm mad, dude. I'm
Seth,
actually mad.
I have a hoarse voice. So
I know,
it's hard. It's hard for me to overspeak you. You were very passionate about your cause. I recognize that. But you can't force other people to be passionate about it.
I wasn't. That's not the situation.
You can't force them to
I'm not
hear
forcing
you out.
I'm not.
This is a private organization.
That's not the problem.
Okay.
You're not listening to me.
No,
I was having an adult conversation. I was let in. I was let in willingly. No, listen to me.
I listened to everything you said.
Okay, they threatened my welfare. That's why you're here, not because I won't leave.
You're not letting me speak.
No, you're not listening to me.
No,
you're making a statement that has nothing to do with what I'm saying.
I listened to everything you said.
Okay, then tell me something new.
I listened very politely.
Tell me something
new. Now, you
then.
listen to something I say, whether I've already told you this or not, is my chance to talk.
Okay,
you feel me?
Then keep going. Go somewhere useful for me, please.
Okay, well, where I'm going.
All right, if he uninterrupts again, I'm gonna miss this. I'm already over this.
To start with, it's private property, so if they want you to leave, you will leave.
I understand that, but they threatened my welfare from the police, so I'm dealing with that issue first.
Telling you that they're going to call the police on you is not a threat. It's their right, just like it's your right to call the police. They don't want you here, or they don't feel safe by you, or they're annoyed by you. That's their prerogative to call the police.
So get in the fucking back of the bus is what you're telling me right now.
That's not what I said.
No, that's what you're telling me.
You're not Rosa
You're
Parks.
saying the status quo is get the fuck in the back of the bus, Rosa Parks.
No, I did not.
Okay, then go in there and talk to them and get their side of the story first.
You're being unreasonable, Seth.
I know, because I'm mad, because these people just treated me like...
Oh my God, he's going full on unhinged.
Like human garbage. Yeah. And when I stand out in the street and ask people to wave and say hi to me, none of them look at me and they treat me like garbage. This is a civil rights thing.
They're not bad people because they don't wave to you with your signs on the corner.
So listen to what I'm saying. Instead of trying to soapbox back on me, are you going to go in and get their side of the story, or you're going to tell me I have to fuck off or arrest me before you go talk to them and do your job?
We're probably going to do both, Seth.
Okay,
going to do both.
Then go do
we'll
go
go
do
talk
that
to
one.
them, and then we'll probably
go do that one. And if you got to take me in, then it's just one less fucking 10-mile walk I have to do to fucking get some rights for poor people.
I'll just order you in so you can still walk where you're going.
Wow, what a shitty fucking little 5-year-old threat. Grow the fuck up, dude. Go do your job. I'll wait for you. Go do your job. Don't talk shit to me.
No, I'm waiting for another officer to talk.
Okay, good.
But you're not going to sit here and
the other officers are smarter than you.
You're not going to sit here and throw a temper tantrum.
I'm mad. Okay, don't talk down to me because I'm mad.
Keep your distance from me, please.
Okay, well, I'm not trying to threaten you, big, scary cop man. I'm not the guy that thinks all cops are bad.
I appreciate that.
I've spent the week calling your department because this is hard. This makes people mad. And it's not just me calling. NIMBYs are fucking calling on me too. This is real civil rights, dude. So don't be the cop that told Rosa Parks to get in the fucking back of the bus. Instead, just de-escalate. De-escalate. That is your job.
I didn't tell Rosa Parks.
De-escalate.
And you're not Rosa Parks.
You're not de-escalating.
I think he's doing his best to de-escalate.
You're not de-escalating. So maybe this guy will de-escalate.
Okay.
Otherwise, just leave me alone.
Okay.
Leave me alone for a minute.
Well,
leave me alone for a minute.
We're gonna skip about 12 minutes.
Is it Chad or Nate? Nate? Nate gets it. Go talk to Nate. This is your toughest call of the year, man. Look into it. Go talk to Nate or whoever else you have to talk to at the department who understands what I'm doing. Because I've already had cops come by and not do the little cop routine bullshit. They've gone, wow, we really like what you're doing. We haven't seen this in a while, or I've never actually had this happen while I've done my job. Somebody acting like a real fucking American and standing up for people and trying to get some democracy and representation. I did this the right way at first, and the city representatives won't talk to me.
Seth, you have a good message.
I don't want you. I don't want you. No. Don't give me more of your apologist bullshit, dude.
You know, when you get any, I'm giving you constructive feedback.
While issuing his citation, it was also discovered that he had an open misdemeanor case. He then began walking away, despite being told he was not free to leave until he received his citation.
No, I don't want your constructive feedback because I don't think it's constructive right now. I need you to go and reflect on this before you give me.
And that's when people stop listening to you, and they don't want to be associated with you.
So you get it. No, shut the fuck up, dude. You get here when I'm angry, and you're telling me that I'm walking around doing this angry all the time.
You're telling people.
God.
Yeah, see that.
God.
That's the reaction.
God.
That's what. He's gonna listen to you.
Oh, shut the
You're not free to go. You're getting a ticket. You're not free to go. You're not free to go.
Keep your mouth closed. Get in your car and go fucking masturbate yourself to sleep.
You're not free to go. You're not free to go. You're
Tell
waiting.
this guy to leave me alone.
You're not free to go. You're not free to go.
Harassment. Leave me alone.
You cannot. Free to go, Seth.
Oh no.
Seth, you are not free to go, and I'm not going to.
Seth proceeded to walk away and ultimately ended up getting decentralized to the ground.
Ashley.
Hey, more fully uploaded. All right. Now you're not. Back to solitary confinement. This is a civil rights win, guys. Oh, this is not really how I expected DEFCON 3 to go.
I think this is kind of how you want it to go every time, because you do the same thing over every time.
Save me, Tom Cruise! Oh, I like how you arrested me while I was leaving.
Save me, Tom Cruise!
You're not allowed to leave.
That's not what you said. You didn't say that at all.
Help me, Donald Trump!
You did not say that ever.
You're not free to go. Not free to go. Not free to go. You're not free to go. You're not free to go.
You did not.
You're not free to go.
This is on camera. You did not say that to me and have me understand it ever.
Our body cameras.
Yes. I've already FOIA'd 2 sets of fucking body cam footage. Now I get a 3rd. Sweet. Try to flick off the fucking news while I'm doing this. All right. Now we're having fun. Come on, guys. Just because I'm white doesn't mean you can't beat me up a little bit on the way. Oh.
Jesus.
Stop. Oh. Why would you not let me hit my vape?
Because I have no idea what's in there.
Yeah, you've never seen a fucking Nick vape, dude. Shut the fuck up. 5-year-old answer. Grow up, dude. Come on, man. Act like a man. Oh my god, a Swiss Army knife. Shoot him.
I didn't say any of that.
Get in the back of the bus.
We'll go around to the back side.
Oh, okay. The Rosa Parks side. It's so fun being right, even when everything goes wrong. I think you guys aren't men of faith, because you're not doing it very good right now. How dare he turn over tables in the Pharisees' court? You're very hot.
CDL and everything.
What the hell's going on with this guy?
The problem is he, whenever he gets pushed back or questioned about, his message, he just comes unhinged and starts cursing at people and throwing temper tantrum and accusing them of not being tolerant of him.
I like the part where you also told me I couldn't leave, but you didn't actually do that. I also like the part where you read my Miranda rights. I can put on 3 times the show for you this time and annoy the shit out of your correctional officers. You know, they had to give me clothes when I left. They were so fucking pissed. 9 dudes escorted me out after a fucking misdemeanor out of that jail. I whistled all night after they stuck me in isolation. Why are you arresting me right now? I'm trying to leave.
So I might just bring him down there and just order him in from the jail then, just to get him out of here and everything.
Don't call it a jail, dude. Call it an isolation chamber. Put me back in the pod, you fucks. You're literally letting the people enforce the back of the bus policy right now. So I was just trying to leave the situation peaceably, and you arrested me like a bunch of fucking monsters. Take me to your isolation chamber.
You're not even going to spend the night in jail.
What the fuck ever, dude? Jail, church parking lot, I don't give a shit anymore. I have nothing to lose. Sight my ass. Stick a finger up there. I don't give a shit.
It's a criminal.
Strip me naked and throw me in the fucking highway. I don't care. I'm already saved. I'm on a mission from God to help the poor. Wake the fuck up. Hardest call of your year, at least.
This is the hardest call of my year. I will be very happy with this year.
Oh, well, now you're comparing it to, like, violence or something, and you're not understanding the metaphor. So you can just process that one in the back of your head for a while. It'll come to you.
Said the hardest call of the year.
Yeah, it'll come to you.
Clearly not.
Hardest is not an absolute, dude. It's a concept. It can apply in multiple ways. No wonder people say all cops are bad. Half of you guys get in this mindset so deep that you end up sitting on necks and killing people. It's not fucking complicated, my guy. I'm, like, kind of upset you didn't escalate even farther on me. I really wanted you to fuck me up.
I mean, this has to be meth, because I don't know if he can afford cocaine.
That really would have made my statement. Honestly, if you were secretly an ally, that's what you would have done. Just fucking break my leg or something. And then as soon as I got off the property, you bounced out and jumped on me to put me in cuffs, dude. Don't fucking make up a story. You have body cam. I've already done FOIA requests. This is just another one.
Maybe crack.
So don't bullshit me. That's why you have a body cam. You can't bullshit people who aren't bullshitters.
Upon arriving at the jail parking lot, the officer completed an arrest card for Seth, and he was then free to leave.
Or can you not somehow give me a citation without me taking a fucking receipt?
Now you're getting a criminal arrest. You're just being ordered in your court date and not going into the jail.
Criminal arrest for what?
For resisting.
For resisting?
Bail jumping, and then your citation for the...
So why are you just making out bullshit, dude? Do you even have a brain?
Your court date is...
Dude, I don't want you to read your dumb shit. I don't want
since you're not going into jail, you got to show up 2 hours beforehand to get fingerprinted and photographed.
Something important before, so now that you're actually saying
court date is on
the... I don't want to hear it at all. So pretend like you're doing your job.
Your charge is resisting, bail jumping, and disorderly conduct.
Nothing you're saying is fucking relevant or true.
Your citation's on the same date. That's
if you're going to sit here and shout at me, I'm going to keep
2024 at 11 o'clock.
You're going to take me to jail.
Do you have any questions?
Neither. There's no other situation where this concludes. You either let me out of the car, you put me in jail, or you shut the fuck up, and then I shut the fuck up.
Have you met Seth yet?
A lot of them have met me, dude. I already told you this story.
Yeah, this is my first day meeting you.
Yeah, okay, well, you're doing a fucking shitty job of it, dude.
I thought it was fine.
Okay.
Dude, this hurts. Why are you smiling, man? It's not funny. It's not funny. There's nothing funny about this. Someone being upset and uncomfortable is not funny. Where's Nate, dude?
All right, ready?
He kicks ass at his job.
All right, he's a good cop. I agree.
I think I do okay. Listen to yourself, dude. I think I do okay. Grow up, dude. You're a fucking cop. Great, I lost my shoe.
All right, I'll go.
Yeah, I know.
There you go. All right, your paperwork's in your backpack. Everything's in your backpack with your
Stop
signs
with
right
the
there. Or take the
water
handcuffs off.
drop
You're not allowed back
sound
up at
effect.
WQOW anymore.
You're probably gonna walk back up there.
Well, don't, because then you will go to jail.
I can't walk on the fucking bike path?
You can.
Hey, then shut the fuck up, dude. You're not saying anything useful.
You can go on the
Stop
bike
talking
path.
to me. If you're not gonna say anything of value, then stop pretending like you're doing an important job right now. You're not. You're letting me go in a parking lot to go sleep outside again. You bouncer.
Okay. If we have to continue contacting you this weekend, you'll.
I don't give a shit about your fucking idle threats, dude. Shut the fuck up.
Grab yourself.
Shut the fuck up. I know my rights. I know my rights well enough to not be intimidated by your little black outfit and silver badge. Figure it out. Figure out what I'm doing.
Have a good one.
Or don't, and just be a fucking dead-eyed robot. Have a good one, yeah. Have a good one sleeping outside. It's a range. Where did we come from?
That way. Oh, sorry, West Side. He wants to go to jail, but he's doing the bare minimum, and so just leave him.
As Seth walked away, he proudly grabbed his masterpiece and shouted at the officers. He subsequently took the arrest card out of his backpack, confidently wiped his ass with it, and then crumpled up the paperwork before shoving it down his pants.
About right.
In the end, Seth was charged with misdemeanor counts of resisting obstructing an officer and bail jumping. He also received a $213 disorderly conduct citation. He was ultimately given a $1,000 signature bond, with conditions to have no contact with the news station. However, as of September 16th, he failed to appear in court, resulting in an arrest warrant being issued.
Naturally.
Visit codebluecam.com.
Hello, Officer Fager, Edgewater Police. There is nice talk.
All right, this is the actual last one, because I actually did want to see this one before. I was already done with this until you guys just told me to skip to the end, because I was going to watch this one instead, but I'm curious about this one. All right, this is the last
You're a 59 and a 45. Do you have your registration and insurance with you? Pardon me? That one's...
Signature bond is the same thing as an OR bond, or on his own recognizance. Basically, he doesn't have to put any money up front at all. It's just that if he does not appear, then he gets hooked up with the $1,000.
Expired as of September?
I don't know.
Pardon me? Okay, well, the requirement is that you provide, and I'm giving you an opportunity to do so. So if you want to refuse to give me one, that's okay, but I'm giving you the opportunity.
Why are you being a jerk? I haven't.
I'm not. You are. You've stated 3 times, I don't know, sarcastically,
I really
okay?
don't know.
I requested something that you're required to give me, okay? And I'm giving you the
I'm not
opportunity
being
to give you it.
sarcastic with you. I have been nice to you.
What I'm trying to explain to you is I'm giving you the opportunity to look for it.
Oh my gosh, you're the first one who's asked me for this. What's your name?
My name's Officer Fager with the Edgewater Police Department.
Spell your name for me.
It'll be on the bottom of the citation.
You're an asshole.
Do you have your insurance, ma'am?
Yeah, it's on my phone. You want that too?
Yes, ma'am.
Who's your supervisor?
My direct supervisor today is Officer Ugarte.
No, who's your direct supervisor, period?
Pardon me?
Who's your direct supervisor?
Sergeant Anthony Benz.
What's his phone number?
Ma'am, would you please provide me your proof of insurance,
What's
please?
his phone number?
Will you provide me with your proof of insurance, please?
What's his phone number? How hard was that?
Pardon me?
How hard was that?
Oh my God.
Not
There's
hard
no
at
need
all.
to use vulgar language,
But
ma'am.
you don't have to be such an asshole, do you?
Since when was I don't recall
You've
any
been an
time. I've
asshole
been
the whole
professional the
time.
entire
No, you
time. It's
have
called
not.
professionalism.
You wow.
All you have to do is provide me your registration and insurance, and we can avoid any issues.
And I have told you. Oh my God.
Why are you calling 911? Hang up, or you're gonna go to jail for misusing 911.
Of course, she calls 911.
I'm not misusing
Hang up, or you're gonna go to jail for misuse of 911. Hang up the phone. Are you failing to provide your proof of insurance?
No, I'm not, but I want another officer.
For what reason? There's no reason for you to do that. If you're failing to provide, I'm going to give you one more opportunity to provide the insurance. You're going to receive a citation for it.
County. Yes, I have a cop that has me pulled over. He's being a major jerk. Is there a way I can get another cop? He's threatening.
That's not what you use 911 for.
to take me to jail because I can't find my registration.
This is the officer said he's with Edgewater. I don't know where that is. There is an Edgewater in my area. There's an Edgewater in New Jersey. The next town next to me is Edgewater Park, but there's an Edgewater, New Jersey. I don't know if that's what this is, but I don't know what state this is.
No, ma'am. I said I was going to take you to jail if you misuse 911.
Ma'am, I cannot call the cops on an officer. I'll have the sergeant call you.
Can you have somebody? Yes.
because he's I haven't done anything. I have been extremely nice to
You
this
were
guy.
speeding. Yeah.
I told him that I couldn't find my registration. He said that he was giving me a chance to give it to him, or else I was going to be in trouble. Then he said he was going to take me to jail.
Just so you're aware, all that's on camera and none of that happened.
I understand.
Also true.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, I don't think he ever threatened to take you to jail at any point in time, and it's yes, this is all on camera.
I understand. Are you in a gray Nissan?
I am.
I'm going to go ahead and let the sergeant know what's going on, okay?
Thank you so much.
9 Alpha 10 Central. Sorry, were you trying to reason?
She pulled over on the left. Is that allowed? Yes. As long as there's a wide divide and there's a shoulder, yeah, you can generally you can stop on the left side of the lane. And honestly, it's actually to be honest, it's actually safer for the officer because he's not on the side of traffic.
Perfect. Any particular reason for the speed? Hang tight for me. I'll be right back with you. This is the time. She's complaining though, so I don't know if you want to get tied up in this. No, I don't care. Okay. What's the citation for? Speed. Oh. I have a question for you. You're wearing corrective lenses, like contact lenses.
Am I?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, I am.
Can you just look up so I can confirm that? Okay, thank you. Here's your driver's license back. Pardon me?
Give me my because you've had me here too long.
I've had here just enough time to
No, you
issue
have
you a
not.
citation.
You
Yes,
have
ma'am.
left me here longer than anybody ever has.
It's been less than 15 minutes since the officer initiated the stop.
Is that your supervisor?
No, ma'am. 15
Give me my
minutes.
and I want your supervisor.
Okay, they're on the way, and I will give you.
Give me my so I can go. I have to get home to my kid.
I don't have to sit here and have you yell at me. I don't.
I want my You have me pulled over
Correct.
for nothing. Now let me have
I
my
don't have you pulled over. I have you pulled over for speed.
Then give me my
What,
ticket so I can go.
what was I in the process of doing before you started raising your
Give
voice?
me my ticket so I can go. I have a kid to get home to.
Okay, then lower your voice.
The officer's being a little bit trollish, but you know what? I'm here for it.
And I'll give you
Oh
your
my
ticket.
God.
Lower your voice.
911. I'm done.
Do it. You'll go to jail.
She's doing it again. Oh my God! If she does it again,
You'll go to jail. Call 911. You pull away. You're
Do
gonna
it.
Go, stop.
Oh!
Give me my ticket.
You're gonna go to jail. Do it again.
Oh no! Oh no! She did not. Uh oh. All right, let's replay that. Super J Live. Thank you for the $10. Oh no!
Get home to.
Okay, then lower your voice and I'll give you your
Oh my
ticket.
God.
Lower your voice.
911. I'm done.
Do it. You'll go to jail.
Give me my
You'll go to jail. Call 911. You pull away. You're gonna go. Stop.
Yeah, she actually did pull away.
Then give me my ticket.
You're gonna go to jail. Do it again. I swear to God, you'll go to jail.
Will you please take him?
Step out of the car now. Step out of the car now.
I have to get home to my kids.
Step out of the car now.
Put it in park.
Step out of the car.
I didn't do anything.
Step out of the car.
Please, no.
Step out of the car. Put your hands behind your back. Put your hands behind your back.
Why am I going to jail?
Stop.
I have asked for a supervisor.
They're on the way. You'll get
Why are you yelling at me?
He just tried to take off with his hand in the vehicle. You will get a supervisor now. Walk back to that car. You're going to jail.
You are getting it.
Let's go. No, it sucks. You're going this way. Come on.
I need to call my kid.
Unfortunately, let's go.
He's home by himself.
Let's go. Walk to my car. All you had to do is lower your voice.
I was trying, but
You were not
weren't
trying.
listening to
I was
me.
being so professional.
No, you weren't.
No, listen, make your complaint, okay? I was
were being
professional.
mean
No.
to me from the
I
day
will,
that-
I
from
will
the
get
time-
you a copy of the video. I was professional. I gave you an opportunity to raise your voice. Sit in the car now.
Oh my God. Can you please do this?
You can make your phone call in a minute. Take a seat in the car. Put your foot in the car. He'll talk to you in a second.
Oh.
Trying to pull off so he was here with me. She's been rude from the start. Okay, I've been mad professional. Pulled her over for speed, and she just running her mouth, wanted to talk with you. She tried to call 911. I said, you call 911, you're going to go to jail for misuse of 911. Okay? So then she called dispatch. Said, I want to talk to a supervisor. Asked me for my name. I gave her everything. So I went back, called you, got the citation, went to go give her a citation. She started screaming at me again. She just, give me my fucking ticket. And I'm like, I'm trying to, but you're screaming at me. And she's, you've kept me here too long. Okay, well, calm down. I'm going to give you the ticket. She goes to call 911 again. Okay. I said, don't call 911. You're going to go to jail. She throws the phone down, says, F this, threw it in drive while my hand was in the car, and just started driving away with my hand on the car.
Okay. So what are you gonna get her with?
Fleeing and looting.
Okay. Just take your time and review.
Yeah. Fleeing and looting. Why not? Just throw in a felony right there. Akira, think of it, $4.99. Yeah, I know. Calling 911 on the cops makes 0 sense. It doesn't. But it's obvious that not even sovereigns, even regular normies do it. Not just sovereign citizens.
Everything that you want, we can look over it. But yeah, good job. You okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. My arm was. Luckily, she ended up stopping.
You're okay though. Nothing's wrong.
Fine. Yeah.
Dude, ma'am, I don't know you and I don't know your situation, but you overreacted. No, everything's been recorded on body camera, so everything you've done today is going to come out.
Please don't take me to jail. I'm begging you.
What? You did this.
I didn't do anything.
Come on now. I saw you take off. You could have ran over his foot.
Can you please? This is hurting me.
You could have injured him. Handcuffs are not meant to be comfortable.
I wasn't trying to injure him.
Yeah, but what if you ran over his foot? Or did something, hit him? If you stay calm, we'll talk to you.
The only thing, real quick, I don't know if I broke her car or not. Because, so when she pulled off, my arm was like this. She pulled off with it, and I grabbed here to keep from going down with it. And it looks like it's kind of popped out. I felt that when it was doing it, when I tried to open the door.
All right, so when was she trying to drive off?
Before I even gave her the ticket.
So she was just being...
She was screaming at me, and I told her, I'm trying to give you the ticket, and she began to scream and scream and scream. F you. And I said, you need to lower your voice, and I will give you the ticket. And then she went to call 911, and I said, there's no need to call 911. That's misuse of 911. You'll go to jail for that. And then, so that's when she threw the phone down. She looked down, threw it in drive. I said, don't drive away. You're going to go to jail. And she did. She drove away. And he witnessed the whole thing.
Okay.
So,
all right. Stop. Just calm down. You're overreacting.
This cop is getting a little out of hand, understandable, but like, do it again. I mean, yeah, you could say that if we're gonna nitpick, yes, that's true. I mean, he did say like, do it, see what happens, and like that kind of thing. I understand where he's coming from. Like, this lady was completely out of pocket, being exceedingly rude, exceedingly hostile. So if we have to nitpick it, he could have like kept us cool, but you know what? It's a tall ask when you're dealing with somebody as insufferable as this woman was.
No, I'm having a panic attack. This is like the worst fear of my life.
I heard you being rude to him.
I was, but at the end because I wanted.
I heard you screaming at him.
Because he wouldn't give me my ticket, sir. All I wanted to do was leave, and he wasn't giving it to me.
I'm sure he was trying to just explain it to you.
No, he wasn't. He was taking his sweet time. Will you at least take my watch off?
Just hang on a second. You're a female. I can't search you and finish it. We're just letting you hang out and chill out for a second, okay? You understand what you did, pulling off like that is inappropriate, right?
Yes.
I was sitting there. I witnessed the whole thing. You could have ran over his foot. He had his hand in your vehicle. That's totally inappropriate. He told you not to leave. He gave you a direct order not to leave.
This is my supervisor. He's going to talk to you, okay? Just stay calm.
Alrighty, ma'am. What is your first name? Michelle? Hello, Michelle. My name's Roberto.
Okay, so he's like, I'm begging you.
Hello, Roberto.
Take my watch off. This is killing me.
What is killing you exactly? The handcuffs?
Handcuffs.
On one arm or how many?
They're both like cut.
I'm gonna take a look. Okay, if I can fit my fingers in between the handcuff and your wrists, I can't loosen them. I can take the watch off. I'm just gonna take a look.
Please, I have panic attacks.
Ma'am, I'm gonna let you know something. Right now, you are in this car for a reason.
Please don't make me tell.
Okay?
Please.
Yeah. See, I'm not gonna open the door if you're gonna start escalating. Okay? If you're asking me to remove the watch, I can do that. But I'm letting you know right now.
I'm not gonna do anything.
You can't start acting.
I'm just having a panic attack.
Okay. All right.
Please, can you just leave the door open? Oh, see.
It's okay. It's okay. Just you don't have to move. I will take the watch off. All right? Mm-hmm. Okay. Just watch your foot.
You can't leave the door open. I
No,
promise
ma'am.
I'm not going to do anything.
No, ma'am. I'm going to
Swear
close
God,
it.
I'm not.
I'm going to close it, okay? Just watch your leg. All right. So from the beginning, how was it exactly that?
He was just mean. He was asking for my registration. I'm like, I don't know. I really didn't know. And he was saying I was being a smartass about it, but I really wasn't. I don't know. I took the sticker and put it on it. I didn't know what I did with it. And so I was looking for it. He's like, well, I'm going to give you one more chance to get your registration. I was looking for it.
Yeah.
And he was being mean. And then he said that I was going to go to jail and that I was going to go to jail and that I needed my insurance and I had to pull it up on my phone and that took a while and then I asked for his supervisor's name and I didn't know that I wasn't allowed to call 911 even if the call was behind it. They'll take me to the jail for that if I didn't hang up. I hung up. I did what I was told.
What was the reason you were calling 911?
Because he was being a jerk. I just wanted another cop.
He was being a jerk.
So that was after you had requested me and I was on the way.
No, that was before. And then I just simply wanted my ticket. I asked him nicely for my ticket and he wouldn't give it to me. Give me my ticket so I can go. Please don't take me to jail.
Asking nicely.
I have to do, please.
Listen, man, I am completely understanding of people's situations, all right? We all go through things, trust me, I know. But here's the thing is, you decided to put the car in drive and try to take off.
Because I asked him
with my officer's arm still inside.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't there. Stop! Give me my ticket! He was stepped up. His arm wasn't.
Yeah, it was there, all right.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't there.
Yeah, no, his hand was still in the car when you were driving off, lady.
Give me my ticket! He was stepped up. His arm wasn't on my car, sir.
Where was it?
He was standing by my car.
Okay.
And that's why I want to take it off of his name.
But if he told you not to go and
then I stopped.
How exactly did it happen?
He told me I was yelling because he wouldn't give my. I asked nicely several times for my ticket and he won't give it to me, and then that's when I got mad. I got to get home to my kid. You know, I'm the only one that he has, and he wouldn't give me my ticket, so I started yelling, and then he says, and so I went to drive off. And he goes, "Don't drive off," and so I stopped when he said that.
Okay.
That's how I remember it. I'm having a panic attack.
So I have two officers saying differently though.
I wasn't trying to hurt him. I wasn't.
I understand, but for that reason, that's the reason why you're in the back of the vehicle.
I'm sorry. I will apologize. I will never do it again. I swear. I am a good person. I've never went to jail. I've never done anything.
I'm a good person.
I'm going to put this back in the car. I'm going to have a word with one of the other officers, and I'll be right back, okay?
I thought she was going to run over your foot, dude. You had your hands in the car.
Yes.
And she
tried to give her the citation.
You told her to stop.
Yes. I held on. Luckily, I didn't go down because look, I held on. I think I might have broke her handle here because this is where I grabbed to hold on.
Sure doesn't just pop back on. It just pops on, dude, does it?
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Are you down on Indian River by Old Sessions?
Yeah, please. Did you see the whole thing or no? Like, what did you see?
I was right here. You were explaining it. And you told her to stop. And she took off. Your hand was in the vehicle, and you were close to the vehicle.
Yeah. Should get her for aggravated battery for freaking hitting me with the car.
I mean, you wonder, like, you were trying to explain the citation. She's screaming at you.
Yeah, I was attempting to handle it civilly.
She didn't want to talk to you, so she threw it in drive. I don't know if she had it in drive already, and she took off, dude.
No, she threw it in drive. And she had a taser ready there, ready to rock.
Taser?
Yeah.
Oh.
The center console.
There's a taser?
Oh, the pink thing?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Rip, you were here for the whole thing here?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, it was pretty cut and dry. He was explaining, she was screaming at him. Mm-hmm. He was trying to issue the citation, explain to her, but she was screaming. And he had his hand in the car, right here. He told her to stop because he knew what he was about to do, and she threw it driving, dude, she floored it. And luckily she just stopped, and then we were able to pull her out.
Why'd she stop?
I don't know. I thought she was going to take off, dude. I mean, it's not like she half-assed it. She floored it, dude. She's like, give me my ticket and take off. I don't know the words verbatim, but something along those lines. And she just floored it. I mean, yeah, he had her detained on a traffic stop, and she decided to take off.
So what are you going to get her with?
Fleeing and eluding.
Is that it?
Off. She attempted to flee for her. I mean, I don't know if I could potentially, aggravated battery, but...
No.
It would be a hard one. That's the only thing I can think of. But I mean, fleeing and eluding is enough.
Yeah.
It's felony.
It's just like resisting, I don't know.
Yeah.
Like a next level down.
Felony.
Yeah, she didn't get out of the car either.
You could do either.
Yeah. I'll do both.
Either would work, I think, right?
Yeah.
What about when you guys started cuffing her and stuff? Was she cool then?
No, once I got her out of the car, she started saying, no, what are you doing? But she definitely, like, if you watch the video, she pulled away from me while she was seated in the car. She did resist. Yep.
Ma'am, unfortunately, you're gonna be going to jail today, okay? After what I just heard, you could have seriously injured him.
I wasn't trying to, please.
I know that you weren't trying to.
I've had a really hard time, please. I was seeing a psychiatrist, and so please, I am begging you.
I'm sorry, ma'am. This is not going to be. This is not going to be something that's going to take 74 years, okay?
I don't have money for bail. How am I supposed to get take me to jail. I swear, I will do anything. I promise.
Alrighty,
I
ma'am.
will do anything.
Stop.
Please.
There's going to be a
Another
female
one.
officer arriving here shortly to
How am I
conduct
supposed to get out of jail
a
if I
full
don't
search.
have bail?
Ma'am, I cannot help you in that regard.
I have nobody.
If I had unlimited amount of money, I would post your bail, but I do not, ma'am.
But you cannot. You can change it.
No, ma'am.
If I change his mind.
No, ma'am.
Please?
No. He did the correct thing today, okay?
Michelle was charged with fleeing, eluding, resisting, and misuse of 911. She pled no contest to any charges, and records indicate the fleeing, eluding charge was interestingly changed to a tampering with physical evidence charge. She was sentenced with 18 months probation, 50 hours of community service, an apology letter to the officer, driver improvement course, and mental health evaluation and treatment.
Huh. Well. All right. I guess that's... I don't know why it was changed to tampering. It's kind of weird. But, she acted a fool. I guess she's very, very lucky. I imagine... I don't know if tampering is like a... drops it down to a misdemeanor. But maybe that's what happened. All right, guys. I hope you... that's probably a plea deal. You guys probably, do well. Stay safe. Especially out you in the south. Southeast. Stay, dry. Take care of your stuff. I hope you guys have a good rest of your evening, and I'll see you this weekend. I'll probably go to stream tomorrow, so we'll look out for it. All right. Take care, guys. Adios. Y'all been great. Check out my Discord. Hit that like button on your way out. And buy my merch. Buy it.